Squatch. It's in our name.
Oh shit. All right. It's in the name. It's in the name. We are the game. Welcome to CM Squatch. I'm your host, Squatch. And you know what? We'll do the little taglines here, yada yada yada. I don't give a damn.
I didn't know we had a tagline that said yada yada yada.
Every single tagline says yada yada yada.
All right.
Hold on. All new settings and everything. There we go.
Jeez.
Holy shit,
Hey,
yeah.
Look at what a couple of you cats can't hide. I like it.
I tried. I put something less revealing on. Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting into
Playoffs.
playoffs. Yeah. I'm getting into playoff season.
You're talking
So-
about playoffs?
We brought Homeboy back.
Hey.
You know, he only makes a showing every 2 months, 3 months, or whatever. But we brought him back.
Well, that's
Hey.
why I added this along with it.
It's a
for
shocker.
you.
Yeah.
We brought him back the right
And
way.
then if you can see all the way over there in the corner, Hot Terry.
In his own little corner. Because, you
No,
know,
don't forget, it's also audio, man.
yeah,
Yeah.
you got to include the Giants in the playoffs, right?
Come on.
Hey, we close. Hey, they was close. They showed up.
Show you right.
Yeah. Now, how you guys want to start this all off? I mean, you know, since I'm a visitor.
A visitor now?
Yep.
Instead of being one of the showrunners?
I guess.
Well, you know, lots of kids, lots of stuff to do.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know what? I have no shortage of excuses. All right, I got a whole trunk at home. It's full of excuses. You wanted an excuse? I can keep pulling them out.
Just keep
for you,
pulling
man.
them out, yeah.
Perfect.
all day
Because, I mean,
long.
I got two. I still make it every week.
Really? Well, probably because
Oh,
it's
shit,
at
I
your
got-
house.
It's the beneficiary part about it, yes.
And he's like, well, you know, I'll make it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to do it this night, guys. I can't make it.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Going down the line here, you got my main man, Mr. Mike Cox,
What's up?
and then
Hey,
Mr.
I'm on 2 cameras. Did you see that? I'm double popular.
No, you just got a little thinning problem right there. That's all.
Oh, it's good.
Huh? Look at that.
I'll fix it. I'll fix it sometime. I don't know.
Man,
Oh,
how's the tracking?
track's good.
Come on.
Next to him, we got Mr. Josh McCoy making another appearance.
Yeah, I'm here. What up? Finally, somebody to make the show interesting again, right?
Hey, and well, that's why you brought Terry along.
Hell yeah.
We got Mr. Terry Kamenak, #1 fan. Missed you, buddy. Glad you could be here.
Thank you. Glad to be back.
Hey, you too. I mean,
Nah,
I'm happy you're here.
Whatever, dude.
I guess. All right, guys. Do we got any detrimental news that we want to cover first? Besides, anybody want to talk about Black Monday?
well, let's just talk about, hey, if you need a job, anyone else got some?
I mean, it's the normal. It's following suit. We've got 7 head coaching jobs open.
Yeah.
That's the average for the NFL.
Yeah, one of them, I went, that was a bad move, but
You're not the only one.
Yeah.
Everybody did.
yeah, one of them I was like, no,
Well,
you don't do that.
The bad part was Jake Glazer, an hour before Brian Flores got fired, was on his sports show saying safe. Oh, actually, absolutely safe. Flores ain't going anywhere. And an
Oh.
hour later, here comes the owner. No, dude, cat's gone. Is the Jim Harbaugh effect?
It's like, oh,
Oh, well, he doesn't get along with everybody in the office.
Get the
and that's what's really
No,
important.
that's literally the excuse.
Yeah.
That was the reasoning they gave. He's hard to deal with.
fucking A.
Say,
Give a shit. He wins games.
say, well, y'all losers, so you ain't got nothing in common
Yeah.
with the guy.
Yeah,
I mean, come on.
that happens.
Yep.
No, he's just being a narcissist.
Yeah.
Why? Because you Googled it one time and now you're a fucking psychiatrist?
Well,
No, he's a fucking winner. Get out of his way.
well, they know what it means now, so they're like, hey, I bet you if I use it in this context, I win. No, I mean, you can go that route, But I was going the Joe Judge route, but, you know, hey, whatever.
Yeah,
you know?
shocking move there.
I love
I don't
that.
know. I mean, everybody knows my feelings on David Football Gettleman.
What? The man.
How the fuck? I mean, I would have had him shit. Well, I never would have hired him because I saw what he does to franchises.
Right.
But just take the last game at halftime.
What?
How do you not at halftime just kick him out of any of your buildings and remove all of his credentials right away, just instantaneously?
Are you trying to say that he's not good?
He's not good at all.
So he didn't put any players on the field.
Let's look at facts. He's got lucky two times in his GM career.
Okay.
One in Carolina. Number 1 overall pick. And the bad part about it is the 2 times he got lucky, he didn't want either of those picks.
Right.
He wanted no part of Cam Newton.
Right.
Had to take him.
Well, yeah.
Then he gets shit canned from there, moves on to New York. And he wanted no part of Saquon Barkley. Had to take him.
Yep.
Let's look at all of his other picks, how they panning out.
One of them's really good.
Which one?
Left tackle, Thomas. I think that's his name.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Thomas,
Dude.
all right.
Thomas, yeah.
Dude's gonna be.
And he just took Tony in the first round for that 1 touchdown. He could have got a better receiver in round 7, dude.
Hey,
The guy's not good at building franchises.
hey. I think they got a lot of good players.
Look at all the money he spent in free agency
Yeah.
for 5 wins.
Hey,
You the man.
I think they have a ton of good players. It'll be whenever a real coach comes around, he's got something to build with. So,
I don't know. We'll see. I'm not holding my breath on it.
dude, you got what? 2 top what? 10 picks.
We got 5 and 8.
5 and 8.
Yeah.
That's something to build with, right
This
there.
draft class is not nearly as strong as the past 3 have been.
Don't get me wrong. I can see that. All right.
Okay.
I can see that because I mean I've worked statistics. You know, I'm a
Yeah.
statistics buff. All right. When I'm working statistics, statistics are telling me the best defensive player and offensive player are still in college.
Yes. And they're
Okay.
not, because they're going back to play for Alabama next year.
Yeah. Exactly.
They're probably afraid they might have to play in fucking New York. Well, excuse me, not New York, New Jersey somewhere.
But if you look at it, there are really good players in the draft.
There's
You-
always going to be good players.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about you have a couple of guys that could be very well be top 5 at their position in this draft. All right, a couple of them, more than one. You're gonna have to move up. You're gonna have to move up for one of them, if not 2. So we'll see.
The best player in the draft isn't coming out in the draft. He's going back to Alabama.
Yep.
And probably the best quarterback that would be in the draft is
Right.
going back to Alabama.
Right.
That's what I'm getting at. We're starting to dig.
Mm-hmm.
We're starting to dig.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd be looking to trade out of this year as much as possible in the first round.
Yeah. And that's
And we've had those drafts before.
Exactly.
This isn't not a standalone. We've had them before.
right. Now, the 2 players that I was talking about, Michigan. Hutch is gonna be probably a top 5 player at an end position. All right.
Hopefully. Everything points to it, like he's a Bosa type player, but he's a Michigan player. Michigan defensive end to be more specific. And
Yeah.
let's look at the last 4 of those shitbags.
Fair.
All in the first. So that I am scared about that.
Right. And see that's
Now, I think he looks better than Kwity Paye and Taco and the other 2 assets.
right. Right.
I think he looks better,
Yeah.
but I am a little leery because, well, Michigan kind of has a mold now.
Yeah.
Really good in college.
Right.
Really good in college.
Right. Here's my thing to it. The blocking that he's went against is some of the best.
It's solid, yeah.
All right. And he's been able to shed blocks out.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever Michigan lost their playoff game or
Yeah.
whatever the hell it was, that had nothing to do with him because they were quick screen passing out. They were keeping him at bay by changing their whole philosophy and game.
Yeah, it's good coaching.
Yeah, it is. It's good coaching. but it will eliminate, certain players from making any kind of impact. So if you're having to do that to win the game, that you're game planning around just him in the NFL, you can't do that. You throw that pick, those screen passes, those cornerbacks will eat you alive.
Oh,
right?
I get that. I understand that. I agree with that.
Right.
But when I look at him, I'm not seeing Chase Young. I'm not seeing Kwity Paye.
I don't see Chase Young as being a good player. So, I mean, it's fair enough. All right? Because to me, Chase isn't... He's a lot of hype. He's a whole lot of hype. I haven't seen him work. You look at it.
Awesome.
You look at what has he got? 5 sacks, 6 sacks a year, something like that. Ain't shit.
This year he was down in sacks because he got broke.
But I'm saying, you go that many games and you still don't produce. Fuck, come on. I mean, it's a matter of time.
I got it different. Chase produces for me. He produced. I've had to watch too many of those shitbag games with slurs in it.
I have to.
Oh.
And I've watched him just get wiped from fucking plays.
No, I don't think Chase is T.J. Watt.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Yeah. He's not Watt. He's not anybody like that. To me, he's decent, but that's. I don't see him being that upper level guy.
And I do.
He puts in the work. It seemed like, but I haven't seen any fucking results.
I love Chase.
He had 8 sacks his rookie year.
9.5.
I mean, shit. Come on now.
He's a 9.5. Come on, man.
I mean, I don't know.
9.5.
Just not my guy. Just not my guy.
Well, I get that.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that Hutchinson's not.
Right.
But I'm leery of the Michigan lineage that we got going on here.
Yeah. Yeah.
We had a good run, and then Michigan started trailing downhill, and Harbaugh, the way that he built it back was great. He didn't get enough credit for the job he's done there.
Yeah. He's great at recruiting.
Yeah. But when we look at the defensive ends that he's been bringing in to do it,
yeah,
they haven't translated to shit in the NFL at all.
Right.
They've been really bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like I said, I don't think he's Kwity Paye or Taco.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm worried that he could be.
Right. But we knew Taco whenever he was coming out, and we were both.
That was a reach.
Right. And that's kind of where I was trying to get it with it. This guy is pretty.
And he should actually probably go number 1 this year.
Yeah. Yeah.
He should go number 1.
Yeah.
Now, whether he will or not is another story, but he should. Looking at everybody in the draft, it shouldn't be a hard sell for him to just easily scoot off the board right off the bat.
Yeah. I mean, hell, you could see the Jaguars taking a tackle out of this draft too. So, I mean, what are you going to do? They could,
but I'm like, this is just not an eye-popping draft where you want to just start so they probably will. Never mind. Moving on.
Well, we've talked about these kinds of things too, to where, I mean,
you should not be making that reach. You should just draft the best available. And nope. Okay, just run the. Yeah, I would not do that. Next.
We talked about this before about drafting your offensive line before you bring in your quarterback.
Always.
All right.
Always.
And it's always been one of those things that we've said, hey.
And it's super simple to do.
Yeah. Exactly.
Whatever.
But what do you do if you already got your quarterback and you have no offensive line?
Draft another quarterback.
You know what I mean?
I don't watch too much college football at all, but the rumor has it that Harbaugh might be coming back to the NFL.
Everybody's grasping at straws, hoping.
Yep.
If he comes back to the NFL, it'll only be one place. That list is already narrowed down to one and one only.
Oh.
The only place he'll go is Chicago.
There you go, Chase Young.
I can see that.
He had 1.5 this year and 7.5 2020. That's, to me, I mean, he just.
But you're just looking at But you're just looking at the numbers and not the game.
Well,
and
yeah.
how he affects the game.
But here's my thing is his defensive tackle, stud.
Yep.
All right. I mean, Payne is he does what his job is, man, and he can push that pocket over, and so that makes that quarterback have to go to the left or right. So
The
typically,
quarterback's never going that way because they already know Chase Young's coming off this end. They're already rolling out of Chase Young's way.
yeah. But if that was the
They're
case,
stepping up to the other side. They're stepping up to the defensive tackle.
yeah. But here's the thing: if that's the case, if he rolls off to the opposite side of Young, right?
Yeah.
Then you're looking at Sweat,
Montez, yeah.
yeah, getting a ton of sacks, and because he's a pass rusher, dude. I
Yeah.
mean, he's straight up. He's pass rusher. That's what he does. But he's not performing at that level either. And this is a Ron Rivera defense we're talking about here. You know what I mean?
And Ron Rivera was really good at defense 10 years ago.
10 years ago, it was great. He was lights out.
Yeah.
And whenever you got Kuechly, shit,
Yeah.
it makes it real easy.
Yeah. That defense got exposed this year, and it was blatantly obvious going into the year.
Right.
Their front seven's great.
Mm-hmm.
I talked about it all year long. Their front seven's great.
Right.
If you can block them, you can tear them up because their back four is horrendous.
Right.
Horrendous.
Right.
It's not good at all.
Right.
And lo and behold, offensive coordinators took them a year to figure out, get the ball out of the fuck quarterback's hand.
Right.
Do that, and you're gonna win easily.
Right. Right. And that's one of those tricks to it is, like his rookie year, I seen that he was able to get in the backfield, all right, and he could get a couple sacks, and make himself, his presence there,
Right.
all right. But like whenever he was going against Brady, all right, and that was a good offensive line.
Good offensive line with somebody that's just smarter than you.
Yeah, but they made
Brady's
him
gonna pick you up
look,
apart.
right, and of course Brady made him look foolish because that's what Brady does.
Brady, they've got a good offensive line. They've got good running backs. The receivers, their fifth one is better than your starting corner.
Right.
You've got no shot.
Right, right. But as though I'm trying to get it to where, because I've heard the Chase Young hype, and I keep on hearing it, and I'm waiting. I'm waiting for it. I haven't gotten to actually see it.
But if you're going into it where you don't want any part of it, then you're gonna look the other way.
Because me,
Instead of looking for things, you're gonna look for reasons to not.
yeah. Well, here's my thing. All right, like Parsons. All right, quarterback hikes the ball, takes 2 steps back. There's Parsons.
That's where he's supposed to be. That play.
All right, you see where I'm getting at?
I think
The
Parsons
big difference, the differential there of the two players that you're looking at. One, his presence is felt right whenever you take 2 steps out. All right, look, there he is. All right, you don't get a chance. And those are the types of players that they impress me, because how the hell did you do that? How did you shed your block and get right there?
Parsons is simple. He just didn't get blocked that time. He's
can't.
great at avoiding the block.
You can't. That's the thing, is you can't get your hands on him.
No.
All right, and you know that he's coming. You watch these offensive linemen that are there in order to pick him up, and they can't even get their fucking hands on him.
It sucks when you're trying to go against Dallas's defense, and we can get in that too here in a little bit. Because especially with a dude like Parsons, you don't know if Quinn's rushing him or he's dropping back into fucking coverage, covering your number 3 wide receiver,
Right.
or your number 2 wide receiver.
Right.
He just plays basically every position on the fucking defense.
Right. And that's the kind of impact players that I look at and I go, holy shit, you got to be scared of this guy, because he can take your best player and pretty much shove him up your ass.
Yeah.
All right. And I mean, the same way goes with like Bosa.
Yeah.
Whenever he's on, he's healthy and he's ready,
Right.
because you just seen him. You seen him. You know, you hike the ball, you just see this guy. So I don't know if it's an injury or what, but I haven't seen it. That's all I want. That's all I got to say.
It's a defensive setup.
and
I think they got comfortable with the fact that, hey, my front 7 is better than yours.
Well, here's where I look at it. You look at offensive line for the Cowboys. Really good, right? And like I said before, left tackle for the Giants. I think he's really good. All right. Left tackle for the Eagles. All right. Major improvement. All right.
A lot better than what they had.
Yeah. So, you look at who he's going against, and maybe it's unfair to judge him because he's got to play against these guys, twice a year, to where it's a tougher matchup. But I would still figure, it's somewhere between there that you could squeeze a little bit more.
And that's where I don't like anything they're doing in Washington.
You're like, Rivera needs to go.
Yeah. Instead of coaching the team, he's worried about a mask.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Like, dude,
I know.
can't handle the job. Fuck out the building.
And this was all just because of one defensive player I just had to bring up. Sorry, guys.
I like him. I'm just worried about him.
Yeah. No. I get it, man. It's cool. We started this on a draft, and here I am. And
Started off with Flores.
Yeah, exactly. and I'm just like, for the Giants, they got a good tackle, all right? Got a good halfback. Quarterback, like I told Terry, I don't know. If that's the shitty play calling that's been done from what I've seen.
Well, we've gone through 1, 2, 3. We've gone through, 4 offensive coordinators now, and not one coordinator can get play calling right for one dude.
Right.
Maybe it's the dude.
Or maybe it's the head coach going, should you run? We should do a quarterback keeper. This will fuck them up.
Let's wait till they're on their 5.
But I mean, you're looking at, they got 2 top 10 picks, so if they want to draft a quarterback, they can. All right.
I'd like to see him invested into some offensive linemen.
Right. And typically,
Yeah, I'd go anywhere but quarterback this year.
Yeah.
I would love that's where I'd
I'm
wait
sure
for
Andy
it.
Dalton's going to be looking for a job. I fucking go there.
right? Well,
He'll get more than 24 yards. Guarantee you that. If I can throw that shit with his left hand, he'd still get 24 yards.
could have brought Cam Newton over there.
Good.
Hey, at least he can run. He can still run.
Everything coming out of New Jersey right now just stinks really bad.
Yeah.
I mean, it's New Jersey.
Yeah.
It's airing out right now, so.
Yep.
You
Hopefully.
guys ever
so.
thought about actually moving to fucking New York?
Right?
The New York team's doing pretty good.
Damn. Hey, wait. I was wondering something, Squatch.
Yeah.
Who won the season?
We'll get there.
Well, come
We'll
on.
get there. All right.
Roll through the picks. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. So let's talk about last week of regulation.
I don't even remember who I picked. I was drunk.
That's why we got the pick board. What? What'd you just say? You lying sack of shit.
I was drunk with fear.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this up. So you guys
That's what she
aren't
said.
gonna be looking at your pretty faces here.
Oh, man.
That sucks.
All right. So last Saturday, we had the Kansas City Chiefs go to Denver. Denver and Locke and the boys, they tried to fight.
Valiant effort.
They fight. The final
Everybody,
score on
huh?
that, 28-24.
It's clean sweep, huh?
Yeah.
Fine, sweet. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the lock of the day, huh? Hey, Locke, thanks.
Right?
Kid actually played good
Yeah, he
in that
did.
game.
He did.
He played good.
Played really good. I mean, he had, 2 rushing touchdowns for the...
That was the first 2 scores.
Yeah.
I take it I'm KJ.
Yeah, you can't, Jay. Sorry, Terry.
Oh, dang. Oh, dang. Come on, man.
At the bottom on the totals, it's Terry.
Okay. I was like, where am I at? I'm looking at this thing. Where am I at?
Some bullshit there, man.
Just negligence, that's all. Final game for Saturday, we had Dallas go to Philly. Put it on them, 51-26, Cowboys for the win.
Say what?
Yeah, right? I mean, big shocker there.
Yeah, big shocker.
And then, so going into Sunday, Cincinnati went to Cleveland. Cleveland came out 21-16.
Whoa. Who called that?
Yeah, Case Keenum was starting. I told Vince exactly why you made that pick. Duh.
I like Burrow better.
Did I do good?
It's amazing what you can accomplish when your quarterback shouldn't have had surgery, season-ending surgery at week 2.
Right?
There we go.
Whatever. Boom. No, blame that dude. Gotcha. That's what I do. He sucks.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what we do.
It is actually. Next game we got here, Green Bay went to Detroit, 37-30.
Man,
Lions
just so
for the
pissed.
win.
So pissed.
Man.
Would have had the number 1 pick.
Oh, man, I was so smoking on that one.
After
Oh,
Jacksonville won just a little bit later, you would have had the number 1 pick.
Yep. That's just perfect. Thanks, guy. Yep.
That's why we're Detroit.
Like I said, they can't even lose, right?
Hey.
Hey, it is what it is.
Oh man. Chicago went to Minnesota.
What?
17-31, Vikings for the win.
Yeah, that game was awful.
That was not as close as what the score dictates.
No, it was not.
Not as awful as the next one.
Oh,
No,
So
that game was
Oh,
bad.
the Slurs went to New Jersey to play the New York Giants.
Oh,
22-7.
so who? Wait,
Yep,
Squatch.
yep.
Squatch picked up.
no way.
They were
I
the
thought
ho-
we were supposed to teach this motherfucker something, right?
Yeah, we changed that
that's
name
why
for
we
a
changed the
reason.
name of the show, brother.
Man.
We gave up.
Yeah, we're done.
Done.
They were
We
the-
gave you Buffalo. We started you out with Buffalo. It
right,
worked.
right.
worked out great. No, Buffalo's been
Then
good.
we end up like this shit.
Yeah, they were the home team. I don't remember the justification.
It
on
was
that.
home team.
This
Yeah.
motherfucker picking colors on us.
All right.
Sorry, had to do it.
It's all right.
Next game, another upset. Indianapolis went to Jacksonville, 26-11.
Man, I didn't see that
Hey,
shit.
Jags for the
History
win.
held up.
Yep.
It
History
really
proved
did.
to be right.
What was it? 2014, 2004.
2007 or 4. It wasn't 14. It was like 2007 or 2004. Indy has not won in Jacksonville, including the road game in London. They were the road team and still fucking lost when they weren't supposed to.
Damn.
Indy cannot beat Jacksonville.
What the fuck?
Get up. Our smart asses.
Yeah. Overthinking.
Yeah.
Just look at the two teams. One's got a guy that's going to be.
Yeah, I mean, nobody wanted to play Indy going into that game.
Right.
No.
Right. It's fucking good.
Yeah, everybody's okay with
Now
it.
they ain't now they're not even in the playoffs.
By golly, I'll know next time.
Right. Fuck this shit.
Hey, anytime Minnesota plays, I still ask if it's a primetime game or not.
Yeah.
Kurt's got 2, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, he's upping his game this year, right? Prime time, let me show
Career
you.
year.
I got this. Those guys in Kansas, they keep talking shit.
Yep. That's probably what it is too. It's like I gotta get a little bit of something going on here. Shit.
Well, as much as ESPN has us bugged, I'm fucking sure that's the case.
Fuck them.
Dude, hey,
It
like my
pisses me
call,
off, man.
like my call on Gruden.
It pisses me
I
off.
mean, I had this shit months and months right when it first went down, and now everybody's like, "Oh, wait, something could be happening here." Yeah,
You
you
think?
fucking think so? Fuck y'all, man. You heard it here first.
well,
They hear a lot of stuff here first.
fucking assholes.
Yep.
Leaked emails, but only those 5, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of the 750,000, those are the only 5 that mysteriously got leaked, and the rest of them been buried.
And make sure to link it to the right place. Not Scheffler, not nobody.
Nope.
No.
It went
Nah.
straight to New York Times, Washington Post.
Yep. Yeah. Whatever. Whatever. Man, I'm
Yeah, you had it right.
had that shit pegged, dude.
Yep.
Yeah, you
Bones
did.
that shit stashed.
It was horseshit.
All right, moving on. Pittsburgh went to Baltimore in overtime, 16-13. Steelers for the win.
Hey, I knew that was going to be a tough game. Going right into it, I
Yeah.
knew it was going to be a tough game.
Yep.
Bottom fucking line is those two teams play each other so tight
Every time.
fucking time, and it just is what it is, man. It is what it is.
Speaking of another tight game, we had Tennessee go down to Houston, 28-25. Titans for the win.
Whoa.
Well, Davis Mills brought him back in the second half. They were getting smoked on.
Yeah.
Hey, he kind of looks like he's a quarterback too.
Oh boy.
I mean, For not having, all the receiver love that what they used to have.
Yeah.
And
And
receiver love. They got D-Hop.
oh yeah,
yeah.
that's right.
Oh, yeah,
Got
wait.
him.
Oh wait.
But I'm just saying, I mean, with makeshift guys,
Yeah.
He's done really fucking well.
Yeah.
Amazingly. And now if I'm them, I'm like, okay, I'll look at trading that Watson, man. Definitely look at it. If I can get a couple of firsts, and defensive player, why not?
I mean, the second that Deshaun said, "I'm not coming back," you should have been looking at trading.
Yeah, I would have pulled the trigger. But, I mean, hey, why not score while you can, man?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, trashing first. That'll be better.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Help
Because
you
that
out.
makes sense.
Help you out.
Yeah, help your draft position out, dude.
Next game we got here. Nola went to Atlanta. 30-20 Saints for the win.
Who picked Nola?
You and Mike. All right, no. Sorry. Terry and I. We picked Nola.
Oh,
Yeah.
good job.
Yeah.
How'd you do it? How'd you do it?
They were going against Atlanta.
Fair enough. I went with home team.
Yeah.
I know exactly how I got my pick. Like, they're still shitty, but I'm going with the home team.
That's what I was rolling with. That's exactly what I was rolling with, actually.
Yeah, I was trying to get to the line. Baltimore, Pittsburgh game.
Yeah.
We'll wait for Monday night.
All right. Moving on, we got the other New Jersey team going to actual New York State to play Buffalo.
That's right. They do play football in New York.
Yeah. Somewhere.
10-27 Bills for the win.
They're such a weird team.
Right.
Bills in the first half, after like week 3, week 4, have just been horrendous.
Yeah. It's
In
like
the third quarter,
schizophrenic
they
shit.
kind of wake up a little
Very.
bit. In the fourth quarter, you just can't touch them.
Right. It's fucking
It's super
schizophrenic
weird.
time. It's like, take your medication, motherfucker. Oh, it's the fourth quarter. Definitely take it.
yeah.
Double it up.
It's kind of like the Chiefs were for the past few years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't give a shit. They knew the fourth quarter they were wiping your ass out.
Right.
Yep.
And that's what the Bills are doing.
Now, can they do that for 4 quarters?
Yeah, I don't know.
You know?
Playoff time's going to be tougher.
That's what I was thinking too. It's gonna be hard on them.
This playoff field's deep.
Yeah. Yeah, it is one of the better
Yep.
playoff fields we've ever had, so helps.
All right, moving on. San Francisco went to L.A. 27-24 in overtime. 49ers for the win.
Wow.
I mean,
What do we have?
Yeah, what was our picks?
well, Mike and I were the only ones to take 49ers.
Yeah. Hey, somebody kept busting on me for not taking the Rams.
Fucking Vince.
I wonder who that guy was.
Fucking Vince.
So,
Fuck Stafford.
and that's the reason why I was like, well,
And
It was a good game.
Yep, it was.
Now, Stafford did miss some passes.
Man, motherfucker. You telling me. That motherfucker missed a lot of passes.
But on the bright side, he didn't throw a pick 6.
Yeah.
He threw a pick, but it wasn't a pick 6 this time.
Yep. And you know what? Maybe he's saving it for his playoff push.
Oh.
New England went to Miami.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
24-33 Fins for the win.
Hey,
Fucking KJ.
That motherfucker.
KJ, goddamn.
Yeah, hasn't been on this show for fucking 2 years.
Made
Yeah.
the right pick, though.
Yep.
Made the right pick.
What was the thought process in that?
Colors are pretty.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And they were in their retro uniforms.
Oh,
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Throwback to Merino style. Okay.
Makes sense. So, not only did we beat New England,
Right.
we actually swept them this year.
Yeah.
Miami beat New England both games.
Yeah.
Right.
We got 19 wins in 2 years. You're fired.
Yeah, that's
Your best receiver, who broke the rookie record.
Right.
Now he did have an extra game,
right.
but he still broke 100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Downside to it is your best receiver that broke 100 catches also averaged 5 yards a catch.
Yep. And it's like that.
And so you got a quarterback you're unsure of.
Right.
Young, still trying to figure everything out.
Right.
Yeah.
Pretty shitty receiver group.
Yeah.
You're winning games.
You're winning games. Yeah.
You sweep New England, so get the fuck out of my building.
Yeah.
Because we don't need you.
To win.
Because
You don't have to sweep New England to win the division.
Right.
I mean, that's blatantly
Yeah.
obvious.
That's crazy shit, dude. I
got you. Whatever.
all this time, I mean, Miami fans are just, hey, but they've been doormats, man. And now they're like, all right, we got some
We can
hope.
play.
We can play. We can contend.
Crush that shit down.
Yo, man, fuck you. All right.
Crush that shit.
we still want you to buy our merch and everything, but not be happy.
And I drink too much? What are you doing?
We're seeing this shit, and then, I mean, like earlier on, whenever they got rid of Tannehill,
Yeah.
you know, and he's not up to anything. Well, shit. You know what I
Looked
mean?
good once he got away
Right?
from Gase.
Yep. These motherfuckers, man. I just don't know how they even explains half of this shit, you know?
Like, how the hell are they getting paid that much to do that?
You know what this reminds me of? Caldwell.
Oh, yeah,
Uh-huh.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Reminds me
Okay,
of fucking
we made the
Caldwell.
playoffs back-to-back years.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Miami's fucking starting to light shit up. Why is that? Well, is Caldwell over there still?
Isn't he
the-
the offensive coordinator?
Yeah. Well, shit. My fucking bad. That's why. Sorry, you got the stench of Caldwell on you. You gotta get out of here.
All right, moving on. Seattle went to Arizona, 38-30. Sea Chickens for the win.
Yeah.
Fucking Cardinals, guys. I don't
They're
know.
in a-
Dude,
They're in a deep funk.
No.
no, they're in the perfect position now. All right, this is one of the best fucking road teams. All right, their fucking home game. They
Yeah.
won like 4 fucking home games all year.
Yeah.
But on the road, they'll smoke.
They play
you.
tough.
Yeah, they'll fucking smoke you. I think they've only had like 1 or 2 losses this year on the fucking road. So I'm starting to think, well, maybe they just didn't want to fucking play in Arizona,
Yes.
When they play at home, they should put the other team's shit on the field.
right? It kind of reminds me of that fucking Giants
Giants.
team. Yeah, that went into the playoffs. Everybody's like, oh, I'm going to bag them.
Well, because they went in at 9-7, had to scrape by just to make it in.
Right.
But they had just won 3 straight road games to make
Correct.
it in.
Correct. And playing back like that, and then neutral turf after. Shit.
Yeah, they were good with it.
I'm like, you could see that. You could actually see that from Arizona because how strong they fucking play on the road. This could work out for them. You never know.
So, who picked the Sea Chickens? Who was that?
Who was,
Nobody here in a second. You don't shut up.
what?
No, there's just one lonely ass hat that picked the Seahawks. Ass hat. Move.
Russell had been playing good.
Yeah.
He has.
He'd been playing good.
Yeah.
Right. Hey, nobody got the next game, so that's good. Who the fuck was thinking about that, huh?
Right? Carolina went to Tampa Bay. 17-41. Bucks for the win.
I don't know, Coach. He was tough. He was fighting. Yeah. He's a tough one.
I don't know what the fuck that was about.
Money.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just like most of the games, and it blew my mind. I'm laughing. All the Philly fans making fun of Dallas for playing everybody. I'm like, yeah, they're getting their bonuses and breaking records, dude.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
And since you said everybody, you smarty art motherfucker, hey, how'd that work out for Peyton and the Colts every time they said everybody?
Yeah, that didn't work out so well.
Every time somebody sits everybody for the whole fucking game,
Yep.
and they hit the playoffs, they get smoke showed
Yep.
because they're out of sync now.
Yep.
So you got to play them for the first half.
I'm
Whatever.
gonna agree.
And then Brady, everybody, as soon as he completed the last pass to Gronk, he was pulled from the game in the middle of the fucking drive.
Right.
But he wasn't letting anybody take him out till Gronk got his money.
Yeah.
That's what this week was about.
Yep.
Now, if you're a Philly fan, you got big old huge heart on him and stroking off in the corner because your wide receiver just broke the rookie receiving record for receiving yards in a single season for you.
Right.
With an
And
extra game.
With an extra game and still didn't get 1,000 yards.
Right.
No, you
guys are on fire.
9:30 or something like that.
Hey, beat Deshaun Jackson.
But he broke the record.
Beat Deshaun Jackson. And truthfully, though, why not? You know what?
Hey,
It's good for
No,
him.
they should have.
Yeah.
I was fine with that.
Yeah.
But let's not celebrate too hard. You didn't get 1,000 yards yet,
Yeah.
and you had an extra game to do it in.
Right.
yeah.
Calm down.
Right.
And they making fun of Dallas for playing everybody. I'm like, except for our defense, who was still in Dallas because they couldn't get on the plane to fly to Philly. Don't forget that little tidbit.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Last game of the last week.
I watched it.
I watched it. It was awesome.
San Diego left their pseudo home, LA, to go to Vegas
Yeah.
to play the Raiders. 35-32,
And-
Raiders in overtime.
I don't know what Brandon Staley was thinking. If he wouldn't have called the timeout,
Right.
the Raiders wouldn't have kicked the field goal.
Right. It looked like they were.
Well, no,
they
they opened up and said that they
Yeah.
were going to
they were going to
kneel.
let it run
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, that timeout changed their minds. Fuck
Yep.
you.
Yeah. I mean, I don't blame him.
No.
I would have absolutely looked at him, flipped him off, said, fuck you. Not a problem.
Yep. That's.
I gifted you the playoffs.
Yeah. I giveth, I can take it away.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so the moral of this story is it's a shame the Raiders and Chargers didn't just agree to end with a tie. Then Ben Roethlisberger's career would have ended because of mutual consent. Fortunately for him, though, the Chargers were dropped.
And he gets to play on.
glad
Play
you-
on.
I'm glad you pulled that up. Oh, fucking A. Okay, so
Dun, 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 dun.
for the week tally,
I love it.
it was a 4-way tie.
Perfect.
Everybody had 9 picks this week.
Bow down, everyone. Bow down, huh?
Doesn't get any better.
You know what?
I'm okay
And the
with
tie
it.
is what we were actually wanting to watch that game for. But yet we
Yeah.
all got it. We all got the tie.
We did.
The tie.
We all got the
We did. But after that game, and everybody's going off about your coach of the year and your MVP, hands down for me, it's super simple. It's Bisaccia and Derek Carr.
Yeah,
I get what Brady's done.
Yeah.
I get what Rodgers has done.
Yeah.
but we expect that from Brady and Rodgers.
There's no way that these fuckers should be in the playoffs. But there they are.
Yeah.
After what they've gone through. Dude. Dude. Yeah, those cats got my vote.
And that's fair. That's fair.
But
to say.
that's why, because they shouldn't even be in the playoffs.
right.
Carr with one of his worst years ever.
Yep.
Still won enough games to make it in the playoff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Take Carr off that team.
Yeah, you fucked. Yeah, dude, you're fucked. Because I mean, he has balled out. He's balled out, and makeshift offensive line.
Yep. Everywhere's makeshift for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yep. I mean, fucking wide
Jacobs has
receiver.
only played half of the year.
Right.
And the half that he did play, he's still not 100%.
No. But I'm seeing a pop out of him now.
Yeah.
And
He's
I was-
looking better.
Yeah, that last game, I was like, oh,
You
this
can
could
see
be
some of it
real
coming back.
fucking interesting.
People
if-
don't
if he-
realize how
yeah,
good Jacobs is.
Yeah,
Yep.
if he comes back healthy in this next playoff, whoa, fucking Nelly,
At
dude.
least make it interesting.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if Waller would pull his head out of his ass this year,
Yep.
he's played really spotty.
Yep. He's still good for those fucking insane catches, though. I mean,
He's so good,
yeah.
but his drops are way up this
Right.
year. It's like he got that big contract, and it's like, I'm not sure if I've seen quite the amount of effort this year that I have in previous years.
Playoffs has a way to give you a little extra.
Hopefully, yeah. And if that comes back, that
Yeah.
opens up a lot of shit for him.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. What great times we have here. I should come over more often.
Well, we'll have to see if we can fit it in.
Here's the problem. I'm old.
You're old.
I'm old.
Shit.
Yeah.
You know what he's doing? He's driving me.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know the reason why?
Can't see at night.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm fucking done now. It's
I was looking at his head. I was like, "Those
I
are
feel your
sunglasses."
pain.
yeah, dude.
That's why I make everybody drive me.
I'm kind of like, shit ain't as clear as it used to be,
Yeah.
At
boys.
that point now, where I'm going.
Yeah, right. I got my fucking glasses for a reason, boys.
I'm all right with that, but at night, when I'm the headlights, I'm done. I'm out.
Right.
I could be driving on the sidewalk and I wouldn't know it.
Yeah, last time I scraped off a baby carriage and I was like, oh shit, the stroller's
Should
gone.
be okay.
Fucked up. That's my bed. Let's hide this.
Throw it in the trunk.
I hope it's not my own.
Throw it in the trunk. Fix it up for later.
Save that one for later.
Hopefully that's not my own. God damn it.
All right. So before you run off, hold on.
Uh-oh.
Let's get season totals out here.
Oh, man.
Season totals.
Just setting up so everybody can see.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh. Fucker. So, Mike, for regulation, you walk away with a 106 for the team. Josh, you came in first at 109.
Well, we all expected it.
Yeah. I'm trailing at 101. And Terry, you got 96 since we started putting in your picks. Now, you had a hell of a comeback
Yeah.
for like 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
Because you were down there like 20 points for a bit
Yeah.
and then just climbed back up.
What do you credit that late season success with?
I don't know.
You don't know? Picks looked right for you that
Yeah.
time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, when you get to the late season, you always get those weeks where who should win is not going to win.
Right.
Yeah, we've had
Yeah, we
a
got
lot
that a little
of
bit.
a lot of fuckery going on towards the
Yeah.
end of the
That's
season.
been the
this
year, though, really.
Yeah, the whole year's been fucking so fluctuant.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, people on and off COVID lists, and I mean, you can't keep up.
Well, and take a team like the Chargers,
Yeah.
now out of the playoffs.
What the fuck was
First
that?
9
By
weeks
their
of the
own-
year, were they going to be the 1 or the 2 seed?
Right. Right.
Yeah.
You remember
happens.
whenever I picked my sleeper Super Bowl team,
Yeah.
fucking Raiders,
Yeah.
right? I mean, to me, that was sleeper Super Bowl team, and now that I look at it, I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking?
Well,
Right?
They're missing.
Yeah.
They're
Couple of
missing half
things
the
now.
fucking team. I mean,
lot of motherfuckers.
and I was like, oh, they're gonna make it in. They're gonna
Well, at the beginning of the year, it made sense to me because I've watched that team get constructed.
yeah.
They weren't constructed to beat the Giants or the Packers.
No, they
They
were
were
beat.
constructed to beat Kansas City to win their division.
Absolutely.
Well, if you can beat Kansas City, which they had been doing
Yep.
quite well,
Yep.
you can beat any team in the league.
Right. Right.
I could wrap my brain around that.
Right. Right. And that's one of those things. I mean, I called it a sleeper,
Yeah.
and it still was. I mean, we had to wait,
Oh yeah.
you know, before they even got into the playoffs. So
Yeah. I mean, these poor bastards.
Yeah.
They should not be in the playoffs, but they are. So
Yeah.
if they would have had their coach, all their coordinators, they're only down half of their starters.
right. Right. Absolutely. I don't know. It's fucking crazy.
It's been weird.
Crazy
All
fucking
right.
year, boys.
On that note, let's take our pee break. So that's how the season wound up.
Yeah.
Josh, congratulations.
Hey,
Now, yeah. Hold on.
What about the real totals?
You mean the real numbers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. Give us the real ones.
Fuck you.
Yeah. You call it real. Lucky I wasn't playing still, all right? Yeah, well,
Just nobody asked you to either.
you guys did some bullshit about like picking my picks for me last year and making me dog out, all right?
I thought they were all good.
I thought they were
picks.
pretty good.
I
Yeah.
mean, you still beat Mike.
I made your picks.
I'm pretty sure Mike was doing.
Here's what Josh would pick, because he'd say y'all full of shit.
Yeah. That's kind of how it went.
No, that's exactly how that went.
Those
Although
were probably good picks too.
You know, the more and more I think about it, I think it was just a 50-50. Mike was hoping that I'd just take his scores half the time from his and half the time from yours.
that would have been fair.
Well,
Would've been fair.
Really, is just I know Vince is gonna cheat me.
This motherfucker.
Yeah,
Because he likes you.
yeah.
He
Yeah.
likes you. That's why.
This son of a bitch. Full season, Mike. 164. 164.
164.
Yeah.
And what were you?
157.
Oh, he whooped your ass.
7 points.
Yeah.
You know how fucked up this season's been?
Hey, that's like a full week.
Saying.
That's like a full week, man.
Just saying.
I think I just lost a week and called it good.
Cheat, mother. Cheater. Cheater.
He's throwing their
Hey.
bunch of numbers out,
Yeah, let me guess, Belichick. We're on to next week. That's fine. Got it.
right?
Squatchgate.
Oh God,
The only thing deflated here is my ego. That's all.
man, ain't right. Ain't right.
Pretty funny though.
It was.
Thank you.
Yeah. Man, that's dynamic cutting right there, wasn't it?
All right, guys.
I
You're,
got my moments.
Right.
you're ready to talk about the wild card.
Yeah, let's do it.
Moving on.
You gonna make it?
Probably not. Probably not.
I mean, the oldest member here. I don't want him dying of a heart attack.
Those aren't fun.
It's a new show.
None of the local hospitals will accept heart attacks now.
Yeah.
No.
Apparently, you have
It
to
might-
wait a long time.
It might take one of their open beds.
Right.
Well, the good news is I am CPR certified. Bad news
Let me
is this will
die.
be the last thing that you
Let me
see
die.
before you die.
Yeah, no, just let me die. It's fine. Naughty jungle of love.
Nasty, Nate. Nasty. You're nasty.
Oh,
Oh,
you've let
shit.
this evolve into something that it shouldn't be. Though.
Yeah.
That's so awful. All right, so
Damn it.
On fire.
this Saturday, a 3:00 game, 3:30 game. Vegas is playing Cincinnati. In Cincinnati.
In Cincy.
Cincy's got a 5.5 point line.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
that changes anybody else's mind.
Well, it should. I know who I'm going with.
I know who I'm going with.
I'm going Raiders.
No shit.
I'm going Raiders.
I love it.
Fuck you.
Love it.
Not many
taking
people
Cincy?
will.
I'm on the Burrow train.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, Chase had already broke. He didn't even need the last week to have broken all the rookie records.
You know the reason why I'm going? Because this will probably help anyways. It's not so much Derek Carr or anything else like that. It's the defense. It's the Raiders defense.
It's played solid.
Crosby, he can straight up get after the fucking quarterback. All right.
He just never quits.
Yeah, and one of the things is that offensive line has Jonas
Yeah.
Williams. Hell of a player, all right? Hell of a player, but he does give up sacks. All right?
I made fun of that pick the second they made it. I'm like, you just got smoke showed in the national championship game.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Hard.
Right.
By the dude that the Raiders drafted at number 4.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
And my thing is, if you can get Burrow quick, fast,
Yeah.
it doesn't give Chase the opportunity to catch a long ball.
Yep.
But you have to get after him, and you have to be consistent. Lucky for them, they're one of the top 10 for what do you call it?
Quarterback pressure.
Yeah, quarterback pressure. So to me, I'm like, if you can disrupt that game and take away even half of that offense, man, the Raiders can win that game. Because I mean, if their running game is susceptible and that actually they're able to run against Cincinnati, dude,
And it's Cincinnati. You should be able to run.
right. And if you can slow that game down to where it limits their possessions, and with the possessions they have where he's hurried, you know as well as I know in the NFL, if you're able to pressure a quarterback, it doesn't matter if it's Tom Brady or whomever.
He doesn't know that's why we changed the name.
True. And then you can take away that offensive weapon. Man, and the Raiders have some up and comers in that secondary too. That people they're not aware of. But
Yeah.
but damn, they will be. So yeah, we'll see how it plays out. But damn, I really like the Raiders' chances, and I'm going for them, man.
Okay.
I'm all in. I
And
think
you said you got Cincy on this.
Yeah, I'm riding the chase train all the way to the bank.
right.
But I like his thought process.
Oh no. I actually. Well, I mean,
I
was
can wrap
gonna-
my brain around the thought process.
Right.
It doesn't sound ridiculous to me.
No. I mean,
Nobody thought that the Raiders were gonna beat the Chargers.
Right.
Nobody thought that was gonna happen week 18.
Right.
And it just fucking happened.
Right.
Put me down for the Bengals.
okay. Well, I was gonna take the Raider upset, but
But I already took it
yeah,
for
you
you.
already took it. Fuck it. I
So
don't care.
so now it's not as good of an upset because
No, I don't like it.
okay.
I don't like it no more. No more.
Well, yeah, because it's defending champion over here.
Yeah.
But I do bomb out in the playoffs. Just giving you a fair warning.
Well,
I've been known to bomb out in the playoffs completely.
Well, this year's playoffs is like we were talking about a little bit before. It's kind of ridiculous this year
Yeah, anything can happen right now.
because you can't just look at the brackets that they drew up and think that that's the way it's going to work because it's not.
no.
Because they got your 1 seeds off to the side that don't
yeah.
count yet.
Yep.
Then they have 2 through 7. But the number 1 still gets the lowest seeded opponent.
Yep.
So nobody knows who's even has remote chance at playing next.
right.
And these teams are so up and down, playing up and playing down to the competition so far all year long.
Hey, it could be a 41-3 ass whooping.
It could
Right.
be.
And it could be the other way around.
Yeah.
You really
Or it
don't
could
know.
be a 33-30 overtime walk-off win.
Right. Absolutely. I just kind of like how these games have been scheduled out because of, I mean, how some teams are hot going in,
Right.
some are cold, and vice versa.
Yep.
And it's like almost every single game to where you see, oh, this is going against this, but this guy's got momentum coming in.
That's what you can see a way for each team
Right.
to compete and win in these games.
Right. All right, what we got next,
All
man?
right. So next game we got here, we got New England going to Buffalo. Buffalo is looking with a 4-point line on this.
Fuck it, I'll take New England. I don't have a good reason other than Belichick over here.
Yeah, and that's pretty
I
much.
think Allen's going to be hard to beat.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely going to be hard to beat. And the thing about it is, fucking New England, they can be more Jekyll than Hyde,
Yep. The receivers this is one of their worst group of receivers that we've saw
Absolutely.
in 15 years.
Absolutely. And that's one of those
I mean,
things
Mac's there. He's there.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
running game's there. These receivers, sometimes they just play top notch, and other times you're like,
what the fuck
didn't
is
you
there?
play in high school?
Right, right. And for Buffalo, I mean, defense is great. Offense,
It's
They-
spotty.
yeah.
They
it's
got to
spotty.
get on a roll.
Right.
And if they can't get on a roll, then they're susceptible.
Right. And this is the reason why I'm fucking torn in this.
That's why I like New England. I like Belichick's defense
Yep.
to try to keep them from catching fire.
Right. And that's still why I have a problem, because I'm like, to me, Buffalo's got just as good of a defense,
Oh yeah.
But defensively this year, we know.
Right.
We watch these dudes play. We
Right.
know how good they are.
Right. They haven't peaked.
And they haven't done it yet.
Right.
So maybe in the playoffs they will,
Right.
but maybe.
Right. I'm gonna have to go with Buffalo.
I think that's a smart pick.
I think it's an in-between pick. I'm just going by rookie quarterback. It's really hard to get a playoff win. And if anybody can do it, don't get me wrong, it's fucking Belichick driven.
Absolutely.
But I gotta go with the experience for Buffalo right now.
And I like that. But let me see if I can get it pulled up real quick. Come on. Nope. Espins is going to
No, we've been talking too much shit on him tonight.
Yeah.
Right?
Fucking IP
Make
block.
me
Fuck off.
Yeah, make me take 10 hours to pull up your damn app. I was trying to pull up Mac's numbers for the year.
Oh,
That's what I'm trying to do because I think he's at like 69.8 for his completion percentage.
Yeah,
which
it's
is just-
really high.
Which is just barely below what he did in college.
Right.
You got it, Vinny?
Yep.
And with not the greatest wide receivers.
I'm gonna take Buffalo.
It's on his. You taking Buffalo?
Yep.
2020. Nope, 67.6.
Yeah. And this is without
Anything
wide
that
receiver.
actually
Yeah.
resembles a receiver.
right. And he throws the ball in tight spaces.
His
tight
best
windows.
receiver just caught his first career touchdown.
Right.
And he's been in the league for 8 years.
Yep. And
The fuck?
that's the best
Jacoby
you guys
Myers.
can. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And he didn't catch that touchdown until like week 15.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, like I'm not really sold with the Giants receivers. They're like gold star compared to New England's receivers.
Right. Right. Absolutely. Yeah.
They are.
They are. They really are.
Just take the pat on the back, Terry.
They drop some passes too, though.
Couple.
I'm going to go ahead and take Buffalo as well because if anybody recalls, 11 weeks ago when we last got together,
Yeah.
I did state that Buffalo was going to be AFC champs.
They were so dominant.
So dominant 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were
I mean,
dominating.
But now we've had this little tail off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super weird.
It's been really finicky. Like I said, like everybody said, this season has just been fucking weird.
And weird.
But I'm gonna stick to my guns. And take the team who I called out earlier.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We're moving on then.
Moving on. Sunday. First game for Sunday, we got Philly going to Tampa Bay. Hold up. Tampa Bay's got only an 8.5 line.
I think we're moving on.
I'm going under.
So you picking Philly?
Let's say if we were betting money, that line is real juicy to me.
I think it's juicy the other way. Tampa Bay played,
Yeah.
and they're getting oh shit. Oh, it's right there. They're getting defense dude back.
That one dude.
Everybody bags Hurts until
No, I've been supporting
yeah,
Hurts.
Yeah, everybody bags Hurts until he starts playing your team. You know.
No, I've been supporting Hurts.
Yeah.
I have been supporting what Philly's been doing,
Oh, true
Right.
story.
how they've been doing it,
Yep.
and how Jalen Hurts has been doing it.
Yeah.
Once Nick Sirianni got out of his own fucking way and quit trying to drop Jalen Hurts back 65 times every game. You run the football, which they, first month of the year, they were
Actually-
averaging over 6.5 yards a carry.
Right.
That's why they handed it off 10 times.
Because that makes sense.
Once they quit doing that dumb shit,
Yep.
like Jalen's not playing bad.
No.
No.
He hasn't been. And he's been making plays in order
Yeah.
to extend drives.
Yeah, he's been playing really well.
Right.
I don't know why it took so long for their head coach to figure it out.
Yeah.
All right,
Well,
so with that, clean sweep for Philly, right?
oh,
Yeah.
Okay,
God
cool.
damn you. but we're talking about Vegas numbers here. You know what I mean?
But we pick straight up. We don't.
Yeah.
We don't pick
yeah.
a line.
Yeah. It's like if you give me 8.5 points,
Yeah, different story.
you see where I'm getting at, though.
Wait,
No, I'd still take Tampa Bay to cover in this game.
Yeah, and to me, I don't. I think it's going to be actually a tight game. I think Philadelphia can definitely do what they need to do. See, and that's the thing too is Tampa Bay has been down receivers. All right. Now, don't get me wrong; they got Evans back, right?
I'm not worried about offensively. Defensively is what I'm worried about for Tampa Bay. And their stud linebacker, what's his name?
David.
What's the other one? No, David. Levante David's back now.
Right.
Finally.
Right.
Yeah, he's coming back.
Right.
Oh yeah.
That's bad for your run game.
Right.
yeah.
Well, and they have Devin White too.
Yeah.
I mean,
But White's been there.
yeah, White's damn good.
And so
damn,
when you get them both on the field at the same time,
right,
it's a game changer.
yeah, and it could be. It could very well could be. Well, not that it could be. It's always a game changer.
Yeah.
If you get your Pro Bowl guys back,
Well,
back.
and those two aren't just Pro Bowlers.
Yeah.
They're all pro linebackers.
Right. So, clean
So
sweep
everybody-
there.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's a clean sweep.
Clean sweep for Philly. Gotcha.
Are we moving on to the next one?
Yes, we are.
And it's that one?
The 3 o'clock game.
Well, that's not a game. It was posted on Facebook. That's actually not a game. That's a Ben Roethlisberger retirement party.
No. That's next. That's the last game of the. That's the last game of the night.
Oh, so
Yeah, that's
So
where
we
we're
got-
at.
No.
no, he went up. He skipped the
Yeah,
San
yeah.
Francisco.
What an
Bills game.
asshole.
Yeah, right.
What
San Francisco's going to Dallas.
All right. Whatever. We'll tie into that now.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah.
Dallas.
It's a tough one. A little insight that I'm reading here. The last 4 times the 49ers and Cowboys have met in the playoffs, the winners went to win the Super Bowl.
Correct.
Yep.
How is Dallas going to cover Debo Samuel? Well, you know what we didn't have last week that we got this week? It's fucking Micah Parsons.
Hey, how the hell are you gonna throw it? That's all I gotta say. How the hell are you gonna throw the ball?
Super simple.
You can't throw the ball if he's parked right in your face. I'm sorry.
I mean,
dude.
we're going to be able to throw the ball.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not
guys
worried
will be
about
fine.
us.
Yeah.
No, the Vegas line was opened up at 3.5.
Uh-huh.
It was the actual lowest line of the week. I'm like, it should be the biggest line.
Yeah.
Should be. But it's still the smallest because now it dumped down to 3.
Down to 3.
Yeah.
There you go.
And you know what I'm thinking? All right, so San Francisco has Bosa,
Yep.
right?
He's
their
a
line
stud.
and their line has been very improved. Okay,
It has been.
It the last half of the year. I mean, San Francisco looks just awesome. And then I look at the offensive lines that they win against, and I went, no, I ain't gonna fucking believe that. Dallas will fucking roll them, roll the shit out of them.
There's no way that Dallas shouldn't.
I'm just saying, just from what I've seen, there's no fucking way. Yeah, he.
No.
Put me down for the flyer.
You to me. San Francisco's winning it all. You heard it here first,
Yep.
first folks.
Shit.
they ain't
Hey,
gonna win it all.
No, that was the point you brought up. No, you brought that fact up.
Oh, they could.
No,
they
if they
could.
beat Dallas, then they win the Super Bowl. You
Yeah.
said it.
yeah. So you're looking at the Super Bowl champions.
That's right.
Goddamn, Garoppolo. We're
Got
gonna.
your ring.
It's time for your extension. You making Kirk Cousins money. Damn, man. I'm like that. I'm like that. That's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Okay, so you were talking about a
So you
retirement party
you
now?
got, oh, wait. So you got San Fran too?
Huh? Fuck no. You kidding me?
You sure?
Yeah.
All right. Thought we'd check.
Huh.
Okay, so next up, we don't even have a game anymore.
Right.
Kansas City already announced it. It's not a football game. It's a retirement party for Big Ben.
Right.
The bathrooms are all going to be closed, so everybody will be safe.
Oh, man.
We don't want that third strike. Not on his last game.
True.
He's got 2. We don't need that third.
There is no passing of the torch in this game either.
No. No, this just an ass whooping.
Yeah.
Better
It's gonna
loosen
be
the
bad.
stitching up on that raccoon.
Well, now, Casey Wolf's probably on his own.
Damn.
What happens under the bench stays under the bench.
My hat's off. Who I think should be coach of the year, Mike Tomlin.
Tomlin.
Yeah.
Because
I'm not going to disagree with that.
how the fuck did you get this team into the fucking playoffs?
Well, just go back and look. How the fuck did you win a game with a rapist, allegedly, 2 times.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. 2 times.
I've been on a kick of making sure he says allegedly.
Allegedly. Le'Veon Bell and Antonio Brown going nuts after the Vontez Perfect hit.
Right. Right.
How the fuck did you win a game
Right.
with these asshats?
Right. How did you keep it together?
Much less win a Super Bowl.
Right.
How the fuck do you win a game?
Right.
15 straight winning seasons with
He's the best coach in the NFL. Period, hands down.
Right.
I don't
And
think that's
everybody's
close.
wanting him fired. All right.
Dude, I would jerk a donkey off in the middle of the road right now
Right.
if you'd fire him.
Right. That's what I'm saying too. And I've heard the
And I like my coach.
Pittsburgh fans just going, oh, I don't want him. And every single team in the league is just like, oh,
yeah, you guys are right.
Yeah.
I'd start gaslighting their ass.
Please.
Oh yeah, look at what he's done to your franchise.
yeah.
How could you let that one man run off Le'Veon Bell, Antonio Brown, and
Yeah.
Big I rape you in the bathroom bin?
twice.
Right.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah, fire him.
Right.
Yeah, I would be all over it if I was any other NFL franchise.
Absolutely.
I'd have ghost accounts. I'd have bots set up.
Dude.
I'd
he
be
would-
running this game.
I don't know. He would be unemployed for about 10, maybe 15 seconds. All right.
Well, that's your fault for not having him on speed dial.
Right? They're like, and we're announcing the. Oh, I better start. Oh no, Ben Roethlisberger retirement. Never mind.
Shit.
Shit.
Yeah, he's an amazing coach.
Right, right. I'm sorry, guys. I had to throw that 2 bits
Nope,
in there.
I like it. I'm still hanging on to Bisaccia
Yeah,
because that dumpster fire.
there's a lot of that.
Man. All right, guys. Monday night, Arizona's going to L.A. Play the Rams. Rams has got a 4-point line.
Well, this game I do find tricky because a lot of what Arizona does is set up defensively with Chandler Jones,
Yep.
but fucking Whitworth's 55 years old, playing left tackle, and still barely allowing a pressure past him.
Yep.
That's the matchup I'm looking at.
Me too.
That Jones and Whitworth matchup.
Right.
If you can't contain Chandler Jones, you got no shot on offense.
Absolutely.
You keep giving Kingsbury and Murray chances on offense, you're gonna get screwed.
Right. Right. This is one of my more difficult picks
And me too.
because I mean,
Oh, my pick's pretty fluid. I've been with it all season. Fuck Stafford.
Where were you at
Why?
last week, dude?
why?
I said fuck Stafford
I know.
last week.
Why?
Fuck Stafford.
I
And it's
see,
not his fault. That's the problem. It's not his fault. I let
it's
Espen get in.
ESPN's fault.
Yep. He's the Messiah. He's the Savior. He ain't going nowhere.
and that's my problem. All right.
I'll take Arizona.
That's not a bad pick.
Yeah.
If they eliminate Cooper Cup, they got that game won.
That's your problem. Cooper Cup just broke. He's a Triple Crown winner.
Oh, yeah.
It's happened 4 times in the NFL.
They contain him. They'll win.
You can't, though. That's the problem.
I don't see Beckham catching those big time catches.
No, didn't you see him last game? First quarter? Man, he was right there. First down, bam, got it. That was his catch. This monster.
All I know is Arizona is a motherfucker to play on the road. All right. What I'm gonna do though, however, is make a Lions pick. All right, and this is what I'm talking about. I'm gonna pick the Rams in this game to win. All right. So that means if they lose, I still win.
Still win.
I got you.
Now, this is the same philosophy I had with last week's pick too. All right.
Improve that draft stock. That
Yeah.
way he still just went.
Right.
Yeah.
I get that.
So I'm gonna win either way. All right. This is a win-win for me. So I'm going with Rams, and you know what? It does show love to Stafford.
It does. It does. He's not horrible.
No, he's not horrible.
It's not.
And here, this is what pisses me off about ESPN and the mainstream media. I never liked LeBron James,
Right.
but he's Jesus. He's not as horrible as what you assholes are saying.
That's right.
I always supported Stafford.
Yep.
He's not fucking as great as you assholes are saying.
Yep. And
What
here's
are you
my
guys
thing.
doing?
I loved Durant as a player. All right. I don't like him as a person.
No, he
All right.
I get
Yeah.
that.
And it's just it's how I'm wired.
that actually makes sense.
All right. It's just
I mean, as a player, is maybe a
fucking
top
awesome.
5
yeah.
all time.
Yeah. I mean, he's one of the best fucking players I've ever
Ever.
seen.
But when you're crying on social media and
Yeah.
come on, dude.
When you're attacking people that I mean
The-
that
They
are
you
in a
haven't-
different socio
yeah, you have no business even looking down at them.
Yeah.
But you got burner accounts just so
Yep.
you can come back and
Yeah.
attack them.
Exactly.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. I'm done.
All right.
Yeah, I'm taking Cooper Kupp.
Yep.
He led the NFL in receptions, receiving yards, and receiving touchdowns.
Right. And you know what? Stafford did throw him the ball.
He did.
It wasn't anybody else. It was Stafford was
Well,
out
and
there throwing it.
it's been super weird too because he'll hit him and light him up in quarter 1, get the game rolling, and then quarter 2 and 3, don't know who you are, homie.
Sorry. We
Then
done.
they're down,
Well,
and halfway through the fourth quarter, they're like, "Shit, how are we gonna win?" Oh wait, yeah, that dude. Then halfway through the fourth quarter, they start throwing the ball back to him, and oh shit, we win.
well, yeah.
Yeah,
This is how you make the fourth quarter comebacks
yeah,
look better.
yeah. Hit
Hey.
your man.
You know that,
Yeah, he's gone from Calvin Johnson to Cooper Kupp.
Right.
Tough life.
right?
It's hard being Stafford.
Never had anybody to throw to.
Didn't have anybody.
Ever.
Golden Tate, he was nothing.
Marvin Jones,
Nothing. Galladay,
nothing.
No.
How do you think Galladay got those millions of dollars from the Giants?
Yep.
Well, but he proved it for Daniel Jones, though, right?
That's unfair. That's unfair. I'll defend my guy. He's a great receiver. He really is.
Well, I was more
he
making
was-
fun of Daniel Jones.
He was
Galladay was
injured.
like, Galladay's like, no, I'm broke. I ain't going in that game, boss.
He was injured.
I'm hurt.
He was exactly what I told Terry he was. He's a great fucking receiver
When he's on the
when
field.
he's on the field. Problem is getting the guy on the field.
That was my
And
problem with
100%.
95% of David Football Gettleman's free agent signings.
Yep.
He overpaid for everybody that, when they were on the field, were really good.
Yeah.
They just weren't on the field that often.
Correct.
And that's the way that season kind of ended up for him.
Yep.
And it was all his fault. He signed him.
Yeah. Of course. I mean, who are you gonna blame? The owner?
Well, I mean, the owner's not going to blame the owner, but the owner did hire David Football Gettleman.
Right? Say he shouldn't have hired me. He knew I was a fucking moron.
I mean, yeah, there was a long track record there.
Remember the guy before me? God damn it! What the hell's wrong with you guys?
Who was it today? Somebody, and it was an NFLer. Tweeted out, "Can we stop recycling bad coaches, please?"
Right? Hey, we've been saying this for the last 10 fucking years, man. Because that's what it goes. Retread.
Off of dirtbags that you know are bad.
And what's awful about it is, okay, like the dirtbags get the other chance, right? And they get another chance, but then you got guys like Caldwell that have taken loser ass teams, made them into fucking winners.
Yeah.
Put them in the fucking playoffs, and not a goddamn phone call to coach another. Jesus.
That's stupid.
Christ. It just sickens me, man. Fucking sickens me.
But old Ben McAdoo looks good.
Ben McAdoo never looked good.
Man, I'm gonna bring in Saban.
I think Bobby Petrino needs a job.
I heard Saban's gonna go back to the Dolphins.
Get out of here.
Retread.
Saban ain't going back to the NFL. Why
Sure.
the hell would he do that?
Because, it's hard life.
He's got a tough one. Guess who?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if anybody knows this. There is some breaking news. The college football preseason for next year AP poll came out. Guess who's number 1? It's fucking Alabama. I don't know if anybody could have guessed that.
Ooh.
Breaking news. Stop the presses. Write that down.
Yeah, because
Yeah, and he's leaving that to go to with the two best players in college football coming back to play for him instead of declaring for the draft. Yeah, that dude ain't going nowhere. he ain't leaving a happy home. Everybody's worried about, well, now that we got the NIL in, well, the Texas money's going to come in. Shut up. Get out of here. Like, Alabama doesn't have massive ass donors from 85 years ago. Quit. It's not like they paid anybody in their state for the last 200 years. They got plenty of money at Alabama. Calm down. Am I wrong?
God. Oh, God.
Just because people don't want to admit it. Oh, that state's poor. Well, that state's poor. But the motherfuckers paying for that football team are not. They're all right. Relax. Notre Dame's not stealing them yet.
All right, so since some people still have a season, Mike, Squatch, I guess, because now you're in Cowboys boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Other people, such as myself and Terry, and we're looking forward to what?
Draft.
Building.
We're looking forward to the draft
Yeah.
and for coaching hires or staff hires.
I don't know if Terry's necessarily looking forward to it, just other than he realizes it's going to happen.
Exactly.
I'm also wondering about that lovely $3.8 million of free cap is what we only got. We have to start cutting some people.
No,
Yeah.
that's a desired destination, didn't you hear?
At one point in time, it really was.
Yeah, last week.
Yeah. So now what do you do? Hey, come on, give me the Giants' perspective here. I mean, you got the what, 5th and 7th?
5th and 8th.
That was a 7th. Huh, maybe 8. Okay, so either way.
I'd just get offensive linemen. Both picks.
Both picks.
I'd just start with the O-line.
All right, all offensive.
Or
line.
if, just play devil's advocate.
Right.
Okay, if the kid's as good as what everybody says, can't you package 5 and 8, move up to 1, and just go get a defensive playmaker and quit guessing? That's the problem that the NFL gets into a lot of times. Oh, well, he should be.
Right.
As opposed to watching game tape,
Right.
putting your stopwatch up, just watch fucking game tape.
Right.
That dude is.
Yep.
Just package him and go get what you know is. Look at the Rams. They don't have a first-round draft pick for about the next 25 years. They don't give a shit because every player they have on their team, they know can play. They're not guessing anymore.
Right.
I know Jalen Ramsey can play. I know Von Miller can play.
Right.
They quit guessing. They took the guesswork out of it.
Yeah.
I'll trade you a pick or two for a dude that I know. I'll let you guess.
Exactly. I mean, you know what Matthew Stafford does. And you're going to give me how many? Yeah, you can have him.
But
Right.
that's what they wanted. They wanted a 5,000-yard quarterback.
Yep.
Because they knew that's what he was.
Right.
And he is that.
Yeah. Yeah. He definitely is. He can move the fucking ball.
Yeah.
I mean, no guesswork in it.
No.
But he is going to turn the ball over. And he's going to get the other team some points. All right?
I don't think they were counting on those pick six here and there.
See, and me being a Detroit Lions fan,
He just used to it every game.
man, he's gonna score some points, one way or a fucking another.
I brought that argument up at work. I was like, now wait, whoever had Stafford in your fantasy league should have just won.
Right?
Because we talked about it.
Yeah. There should be fucking points attached to that. It
But
doesn't
no,
matter.
He threw the pass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That
It
resulted
wasn't-
in a touchdown.
Yeah.
Why is he not getting points for that?
that's right. I
Doesn't
agree.
matter that it was a pick six.
Yep,
He still threw it. Shouldn't he get those 6 points?
I think so. I think it should be 6 points and then -2 for the interception
Yeah,
or
So
whatever.
you're still coming out +4.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Stafford should have been breaking records for fantasy.
Damn Skippy. The man screwed him again.
Happened.
Oh, damn system. Been fighting against it for a long time.
Do you know what coach you'd like to have?
Caldwell.
Well, Flores did really good on the tail end stretch.
Yeah.
But people didn't like him. He was mean.
That's New York, buddy. That's just New York. Fuck that. He fits in.
That's
know?
why I said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got New
That's
York
it.
written all over him.
That's what I'm thinking.
Like, he gives two shits about the New York media.
Right.
He doesn't care about the president of football operations. What are you talking about?
He didn't give a shit about President of the United States.
No, he didn't give two shits.
He doesn't care.
When my quarterback's feelings are hurt, I don't fuck him.
Man, fuck that shit.
I don't like him. Shouldn't be here.
So, I mean, I think
I
that
like
would
Flores.
Be, yeah, Flores would be a great pick. If you can get him. If you can get him.
He's unemployed.
Well, I think there's going to be a couple other teams looking at him too. So, namely, Bears.
And see, that's the rumored link to Jim Harbaugh.
Yeah.
But Jim Harbaugh's got the same hard to deal with, hard to work with.
Yep.
Well, yeah, they're winners, you dumbass. They don't give two shits what you say. They know how to fucking win.
Right.
Every time they lose, it's because you've got control of the fucking team. They don't like it. They're not happy about it.
So for you, Terry, you'd want Evan Neal to drop in the draft from the Texans to the Giants. That would be the.
Ooh, that ain't, yeah.
That's what you would want.
That ain't going to happen.
Right.
He's not dropping.
Or you could trade up and snag Neal before, because he, right now he
kid's
looks.
going to go high.
Yeah, he looks like the best offensive lineman.
Yeah.
In the draft, and Texans are probably going to steal him at 3. And I don't, because a lot of people are like, well, you know, they could take. I'm like, I don't really know. Texans like to build their front, you know. And
Well, that's the problem that we have with the Texans right now. We
Right.
would like to think that,
right.
but we don't have a clue what the Texans are actually going to do. We've
Right.
never saw this group
Right.
actually do anything.
See,
So it's going to be intriguing to see what the hell what they're going to do with Deshaun, what their plans for the draft are.
yeah. But if you moved up to 2, that, or even 1,
So they
you
got
look at
Neal-
it, you go, they got Hutchinson out there, yeah, Thoroughborough, and
Who's number 2?
Hutch. I do believe that's what they have going.
Oh, they got
live.
Aiden going 2?
Yeah,
Who they got number 1?
Kayvon. Oregon.
Thibbet?
He's been projected at number 1 all year long, and Aiden's just fucking come on to where
Well,
everybody's like,
and
well,
see-
Hutch is,
The mocks I've been looking at
Yep.
throughout the year
yeah.
have always had Aiden number 1.
Yeah. And
I haven't been looking at the other ones that have Thibodeau.
yeah.
Number
Thibodeau,
1.
he's been number 1 for, well, I think
And
it's
see,
USA
Jacksonville
Today's
doesn't
been-
have a head coach yet.
Yeah.
So this is going to skew everybody's mock too.
Right.
But they're sold on him. No,
Right.
no, this kid's going.
Right.
Uh-huh.
And-
Yeah, I bet Aiden goes number 1.
Yeah, and if he does, then if there was a play to be made, the number 2 pick would probably be. I mean,
If I was
offensive
Detroit,
tackle, you can't pick if you're Detroit.
no, because you just have.
Yeah, you already got your guys,
Yeah,
so you would have to get.
you'd be better suited to trade down and accumulate some picks. Let somebody jump up and get who they want.
Correct. Not unless you were going to take the second defensive end off the board.
Wouldn't necessarily be bad.
No, it's not. And that's the thing, too, is a little bit later on in the draft, there are some really good players still out there. A lot of people are going to be picking offensive linemen. So I'm looking at offensive linemen are going to be cleared out by the second round. All right? As far as quarterbacks go, dude,
If
that's
you're
going
gonna
to be
take
a
one,
roll of the fucking
if you're
dice,
gonna take
man.
one in the first, you may as well wait and take him in the 5th
Yeah, well,
because you're getting the same cat.
here's the thing, though. The 5th-year option.
That's it.
And that's the killer to it, because for quarterbacks, if you draft them at the end of that draft, like they did Bridgewater, guys
Yeah,
like that,
yeah. Got that 5th-year option.
yeah,
Well,
get that.
I get that,
Yeah.
and I agree with it. I understand it.
right,
But I also understand if you take him in the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th round, you only got him for 3 years.
Right.
They know that, just like you know that.
Correct.
How do you think they're going to perform?
Yeah.
They don't have time. They know it.
Right. So you got to show something.
Yeah. And your cap hit for your later round draft picks is a third of what your first round draft pick is.
Yeah. It's just.
And everybody's redoing their contract early now as opposed to late.
Right. Just, it seems to me typically that if there's a quarterback that's a 2nd round pick, like a Carr.
Yeah.
All right. Carr, and then Bridgewater was end of the 1st. Guys like that.
Lamar, jump up to the end of the 1st.
Right.
Yeah.
If there's guys like that around that you can go, like Lamar, he didn't look very good in college.
I liked him.
All right. He was mobile, but I mean the touchdown to interception ratio it didn't look good.
I get that, but that was a kind of a product of the offense he was running too.
Well, yeah, he didn't have a whole lot of help.
No, he's playing at Louisville.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not quite the powerhouse that you would expect.
No.
But seriously, how much does a backup quarterback cost? A
12
ton.
mil?
Yeah, a ton. That's the
And
reason
so
why.
you can draft a dude in the 3rd round for $300,000?
You see where I'm getting at, though? That's the reason why I see a lot of the quarterbacks that wouldn't typically should go up that high, but just because of the free agent market, it makes sense just to save that money. You know, if you're only paying a backup quarterback, you know, $2-3 million, and you're talking about a high rookie deal at the end of the.
I get that,
First.
but those backup quarterbacks, like look at poor Chase Daniels,
Right.
5 foot nothing.
Yeah.
How many millions of dollars did he make in the NFL by being a backup quarterback?
Yeah, he's doing the shit that I'm doing.
Yeah,
All right.
and he's
You know what I mean?
He's getting paid $12 million a year to do it.
Right.
But you know, if your quarterback goes down and you need somebody in 3rd, 4th quarter, he can come in and run your offense and keep you viable.
Mm-hmm.
A rookie, you don't have that option.
Right.
It's a crapshoot.
Right. But it can be a boom or bust.
It is.
You know what I mean? And especially on that.
And when you're talking 1st round draft picks, that should be a player that you know can come in and start.
It should be. Absolutely.
And that's why we see all these teams continue to lose because they keep, the upside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's upside, but there's also that fucker should be helping you now, Kyle Pitts.
Yep. But like you said, though, if you spend 15 mil for a guy, right?
At least you know.
Right? And you're like, well, if my starter goes down, I got this. Well, if you're spending 2 mil, right? And then you're spending 1 mil. So you got $3 million wrapped up in a quarterback position. All right?
Yeah.
And other teams have 40 to 50. That leaves you a little bit of room to build a team.
It does, but you also have to look at the modern NFL.
Yeah.
It is built around the quarterback.
Yep. And I do get that.
So do you really want to skimp on the most important position on the field?
I'll tell you what, the way I look at it, no, you don't want to skimp on it. You want to make sure you hit big. But I do understand of biding your time. If you're not thinking about playoffs next year, and you're like, well, maybe next year's draft pick will turn into something that'll be better.
Well, I get that, but then that's kind of my argument. So if you're already thinking about, maybe we'll just hold off, then why would you reach for a quarterback instead of drafting a starter, period?
And that's where I'm getting at is if you hold off into like the 2nd round, all right, or even at the end of the 1st round.
Davis Mills is a 2nd round pick.
Right. And you get a guy who's going to be a placeholder. All right. We'll see what he's got.
Jalen Hurts, 2nd round pick.
Right. And all of a sudden, they did really good. Right.
We can drop. Then we can ditch our 1st round quarterback.
You can either take the 1st round quarterback if your positioning's high up and say, I want that guy. Okay, I can trade you this and
say,
this.
I like the 2nd round quarterback.
Right.
Because your pay scale is still way cheaper than 1st round pick.
Yeah, big time.
And you're not going to get, for your fan base, you're not going to get lambasted because, you got your 2nd round pick.
Yeah.
No, he's a quarterback. He didn't play. Nobody's gonna even blink. Nobody's even gonna blink. Gonna notice it.
Right. Right. And that's where I'm trying to get is some of these quarterbacks. I think they'll get overdrafted up higher, and that's okay.
I think we got 2 projected in the first round.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna take a wild guess right now and say there'll be 4 go.
And there could very well be.
It's just the way it's been going.
Yep.
Whether they deserve it or not, the film's there or not.
Right.
That's just the way the NFL goes now.
Yep. Steelers are gonna be looking. All right.
Oh yeah.
And
Denver's looking.
Yep. Denver's still looking. I mean, a ton of teams.
New Orleans is looking.
Yep.
Houston's still looking.
Yep. Carolina.
Carolina's definitely looking.
Maybe New York.
Oh, New York is definitely looking. There's no way around it.
You see where I'm getting at? I mean,
Minnesota's looking.
yeah. You got a lot of these teams that, and Minnesota probably shouldn't be looking, but they're gonna have to do something about that scale.
You have to.
Yep.
Because Kirk's not bad,
No.
but we have a career of information to look at.
Yeah.
And his career information says he's a 500 quarterback.
Yeah.
It's not all on him. I get that.
Yeah.
But he's got a 500 winning percentage.
Yeah. And when you host the worst defense in the NFL, shit, dude. I mean, what are they ranked 30th? So, yeah, you can blame the quarterback all you want.
I just said it's not all on him.
No, and that's what I'm saying is, he brought them to about break-even record.
Yeah.
Right.
He's a 500 quarterback.
That's pretty damn good for having the worst ranked defense.
But this was the only year he had the worst ranked defense and they didn't make playoffs.
Yeah, last year they had 22nd.
Yeah, they progressively had slid down.
Yep. And there's only one reason for that. You know what that is? Hunter. Hunter hasn't been there. He's been injured. Whenever you have 0 pass rush coming in, and not to say that the backups haven't played awesome, because they have.
They've been okay.
But still, you can't let the deep ball kill you and then kill you
No.
and then kill you. It's just,
And so we
you can only bring a team back so
we
many
can point at
times.
one player, and the same goes for Kirk. Yeah, you can point at one player,
Yeah,
but it's really an institutional failure.
yeah.
We didn't
absolutely.
draft really well late.
Right,
The free agents we brought in. Look at Mike Hughes,
right,
first round cornerback, not even on the fucking roster,
right,
playing in Kansas City.
right. I mean,
That's what you're gonna get.
yeah, exactly.
And Detroit's going through that.
right,
Over the past 5 years, out of all their draft picks, 55% of the players they drafted
yeah,
are on Detroit's roster.
right,
That's not good. That's the worst stat in the league. No other team has that few.
yeah,
No other team's percentage is that low.
yeah. And we
It's
trade them
bad
off.
drafting.
Yeah, and whenever we find somebody, we trade them off for nothing.
For nothing. Yeah.
It's like, oh, we got Diggs. Man, get rid of him.
Sixth round should be fine.
Yep. Thanks.
Yeah.
Assholes. Well,
So I look at it more as an institutional failure.
absolutely. Absolutely. And it's top to bottom. It is what it is. I mean, if you go out.
Hey, but in New York, you get a free media Pepsi out of it. Depends on who you are.
The way I'm looking at things, though, they drafted Mond or whatever is Mond.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they decided not to put him in any games.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's stupid. I mean, why would you do it then? You know?
I've got no good answer for you.
I'm like, well, if the season was wasted, then you should have pulled Cousins out and
Yeah.
just let him play.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, that's what I would have done.
I would have too.
Well, let's see if he can make the top.
No, I would have just looked at my schedule, said, what time's that game starting?
Right.
All right, you're not starting, you are.
Yep.
Because I already know if you're starting, we're losing.
Right. Right.
We've just got a long track record of that.
Right.
So let's just remove that. We'll put this kid in, see what he's got.
Yeah. Say, if you can get to the top 10 in passing statistics, that means you're as good as the next guy. So
Pretty much.
go hit it.
I mean, even top 20 in the NFL, there's not a whole lot separating them anymore. With the way the leagues came into passing and your passing stats.
Turnovers.
Turnovers is a big deal.
That's, to me, that's the most important part of being a quarterback.
Hey, Ron.
You don't turn the fucking ball over. And that's why I like Cousins. He doesn't turn the ball over anymore. course.
But I like Rodgers. He
Yep.
never turned the ball over.
He's not supposed to. He's fucking Aaron
He
Rodgers.
doesn't.
There's a reason why I wanted to draft him, all right? But they don't
got
go by
Joey-
what
got-
I want.
Got Joey Harrington. He should be fine.
Is he good?
Look good at Oregon, dude.
Well, let me check here for his season totals. I don't even know what.
Got Kurt.
All right, yeah. 33 touchdowns, 7 interceptions.
Yeah.
4,221 yards passing, 103.1 quarterback rating. Only 7.5 in the air per attempt. But, you know, the way I look at it, it's a good year,
Yeah.
but they're not. You can't do much if your defense is on the field, all right, and they're letting these long, slow drives play out and limit your opportunities, all right. But to me, his statistics are really good. He's brought them back in the games to where they've lost by 3 points, 7 on occasion.
We'll just bring up the elephant in the room.
Yeah,
Okay. He bet on himself back-to-back years. Franchise tag.
correct.
He gets to Minnesota, 3 years, $98 million, fully guaranteed.
Yep.
And after the first year, that was cheap. Because then Wentz and Goff re-signed their deals early
Oh yeah.
and bumped the market way up.
Oh yeah.
Then Watson re-signed. So all of a sudden, Kurt was actually a cheap quarterback.
Yeah.
If you look at 3 years for $98 million and look at the numbers that he put up,
Right.
that was just your average quarterback.
Yeah. During that run, because
Yeah.
it was like the numbers were astounding right when they first came out. All right, and everybody was like, "Oh my God, you're paying this much." Quarterback like him doesn't hit free agency.
No.
It just doesn't happen.
That's and his number that first year, yeah, it looked really big that first year.
Yeah.
But you knew all 3 years what the number was going to be.
right.
And the next year, that number dropped a lot compared to the rest of the league.
Right.
You were actually getting a cheap quarterback.
Right. And that's the way contracts are supposed to play out. All right. Unless you have the Aaron Rodgers type clauses. All right. To
Yeah.
where
It's dependent upon the cap.
Right. Depending
But
on
when
the
it's
cap.
dependent upon the cap, which I understand,
Yeah.
I get that. I'm not saying you're not entitled to it.
Right.
Don't bitch whenever that team around you isn't that fucking good,
Right.
because you have a direct part in that.
Absolutely. But my whole point being is,
Oh, they'll probably clean house and just move on and start over.
yeah.
I mean, you lost Diggs.
No, they didn't. That was the best move they could have made. Because that brought them their wide receiver on a cheaper contract.
Yeah.
I mean, truthfully, I'd trade off Diggs for Jefferson. A heart.
Who did Mike say was the best receiver in that fucking draft?
Hey, I had him tied. I had him tied with Lamb.
I had him number 1.
I had him tied with Lamb. But truthfully, that's a good trade.
It was.
All right.
The
And
downside is Thielen's been injured since.
yep.
Cook's been injured every year since. And your defensive players have just... You drafted what looked really good, and then they're all gone. They're starting at other places now.
Well, Cousins has played like 2000. Well, he's
Just go back his 3 years.
here 16, 16, 16, 16,
Yeah.
15, 16. This year's 16. The one was COVID.
Yeah.
The one game he didn't show. But
He was able to play, though.
yeah,
That's not on him.
exactly.
He was able to play.
I agree.
He was perfectly healthy.
And I'm wondering if that's why he's getting fucking massacred by everybody. Is because I seen reporting articles
Stupid.
about that. How because he wasn't vaccinated, he caused the Vikings to lose and not get that playoff.
It's not true.
And that's why I'm
He
kind of
didn't
just
do
like,
that.
I'm like, you think any player wants that?
No, nobody does.
Get the fuck out of
Talk
here.
about that shit. Look at all the people walking around positive that have been vaccinated.
Right.
What are you talking about?
Right. In the name of games and mists and all the
No,
rest of
he's
that
fine.
shit, nobody's going to recover it within a week. All right? From testing positive to testing negative.
Oh, they do now.
It doesn't really happen.
Yeah, it does. That's why we dropped it from 10 days to 5 days.
Yeah.
Fix that problem.
Yeah.
If the rules would have been
Right.
now, then what they are now,
Right.
he wouldn't have missed that game.
Right. Just saying though.
And he was perfectly healthy and would have started and played.
Right. I get so upset. I get so upset by all this shit, man. Just because I hate having to defend people, and to where I'm
It
like,
pisses you off.
yeah, yeah. I'm like, he's good. Now, is he Tom Brady? Fuck no, he's no Tom. He's not. He's not
He's
Aaron
not Deshaun
Rodgers.
Watson, Aaron Rodgers.
But you
No,
know
he's
what?
none of that.
I've seen a hell of a lot worse quarterbacks win the fucking Super Bowl. All right,
Hey,
a
if you even
hell of a
fucking
lot.
say one crossword about Trent Dilfer, motherfucker.
I'm just saying. All right, like to me, Ben's not that good of a quarterback. All right, Roethlisberger.
He hasn't been for 3 years.
No.
He's had some hellified wide receivers that have bailed him the hell out. I mean, Hines Ward, San Antonio Holmes with those catches. He wouldn't have done shit.
Well, and I've talked to Vince about this in prior weeks. You can see the difference between Tom Brady, between Aaron Rodgers, between a Phillip Rivers. Let's go back to Eli Manning, Phillip Rivers, Ben Roethlisberger. Eli Manning came into a team that should have been pretty good, was doing okay,
Yep.
but he took over. And Rivers, there's no doubt, he's the fucking leader.
Right.
You take Big Ben. Well, when he came in, he
He
was
didn't have to be.
he was following the Brady and Russell Wilson plan. You throw 20 passes a game, we turn around and hand it off to stud halfbacks.
Right.
Yep.
That's what he did for 3 years. Brady did the same thing for 2 years. Russell did it for 2 years.
Right.
Worked out really well. But Big Ben had all these stud leaders around him.
Right.
In a Hines Ward, a Jerome Bettis, Jerome Harrison,
Yep.
Troy Polamalu,
Right.
Greg Lloyd.
Yeah.
The list goes on.
Absolutely.
He didn't have to be a leader. Not only did he not have to be a leader, he was told to sit down, shut the fuck up. And look at him this year.
Right.
Look at him last year, the year before. Look what happens at franchise when you lose those other leaders.
Right.
Big Ben said it this year in an interview with Chase Claypool celebrating. That's not my job.
Right.
Ask Tom Brady whose job that is.
Yep.
Ask Aaron Rodgers whose job that is to correct that player.
Thank you.
Ain't none of these guys gonna say that's coach's job.
Right.
No.
No, you're the quarterback, fucker. You're the leader of the team.
It's supposed to be.
Supposed to be.
He's a horrible leader.
Yep.
That's why they faltered. It's all on his shoulders.
He won't take it.
Wasn't his fault he wrecked his motorcycle. Gone for the year. Wasn't his fault those bitches didn't want to suck his dick in the bathroom.
It happened.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Twice. No, it's never his fault.
Oh, I know the type.
Dude. No, that's your job, man. That's why you make more money on that team than anybody.
That's right.
That's your job. Get out of here. And he's never accepted the responsibility.
Right.
Nobody ever forced it upon him, and he wasn't going to allow it even if they tried.
Right. And when you should look at some of the shit for Cousins whenever they lose.
Oh, it's
he's the
all his
first
fault.
one.
Yeah.
I did it. I missed these passes.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I could have delivered it better. I could have done this better.
Yeah.
I could have done that better.
What you want your quarterback to say.
Exactly.
That's on me.
exactly. And
But you know, on the side, the one thing that I think Cousins could do better is like when the receiver drops something. Now, if it's Jefferson, you let it slide
oh, he did. He's been.
because it's Justin.
Yeah.
And he's going to catch you out of the 150.
Right.
Yeah.
But when it's your practice squad guy that got bumped up for a day,
KJ Osborne or some guy.
you got to jump their ass.
Right. Right.
You just got to.
Right.
When they miss something, you got to be in their ass.
Right.
And he doesn't do a lot of that. And I
No.
think he could do a little better at that.
And you are right. I think he does need to call other players out on
Yeah.
it.
But on the sideline.
Exactly.
Not on the press conference.
Right. Right.
Like when Brady's at a press conference,
Yep.
he never says shit about what anybody else did wrong.
Right.
I.
Right.
But now when the cameras pan to him on the sideline, what's going on?
Oh, he's
ripping.
chewing into it. motherfucker. Throwing shit.
Dude.
Broke a Surface tablet.
Yeah.
And here's my thing about Cousins is I don't know if he waits till after.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what I mean?
He might. He could take that shit to the locker room.
And
it's possible.
And that's one of those things. I would have more respect for a person that did that.
Oh,
all right?
absolutely.
Instead of chewing me on the sidelines, because
I get that.
come on, homie.
But these guys are in the NFL, right?
Yeah.
So they've been going through these sideline ass chewing since they were about 2.5 years old.
Yeah, about that.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Listen here, Keyshawn. Shut the fuck up. This isn't your first ass chewing on the sideline. Calm down.
I'm taking off I'm going. This is bullshit.
Hey, every day's a half day. If you did make it be.
Yeah. What?
Hey. I stand with Antonio Brown.
Hey, man, that motherfucker can catch. How do I know? This is one of the things, too. How the fuck do I know? Now, I love Arians. All right? First, for I want to say, he's a hella coach, dude.
He's amazing.
He is, like, awesome. But this wouldn't be the first time that I've heard some shady shit about him from the wide receiver position. That
and it's always the wide receiver position, too.
that he's done some shit that a little sketchy.
Well, but Arians didn't know that AB should have been out with surgery.
Right.
He's not the fucking trainer.
Right.
AB was actually going through Guerrero, Brady's guy, and not working with training staff. There's a lot of fucking pieces here to this one.
And I agree.
Which it's Antonio Brown, should be expected.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
But I still don't blame Antonio Brown for that.
No.
That's Vontez Perfect.
Yep.
I'll never get off that.
Right. Me neither.
Vontez Perfect made that motherfucker crazy.
Yeah.
He never caused one problem in the NFL and in any locker room anywhere.
Yep.
Till that hit.
And then shit changed.
Shit changed fast.
Yep. He
Fast.
does that. Well, like I said, right during the draft, during that period of time, I was like, oh, that guy's really aggressive.
Aggressive. He'd been kicked out of college, but you mean aggressive.
Yeah. That guy's really aggressive. As far as tackling style,
Yeah.
it looks like he intentionally goes out
Yep.
to injure him every time.
Yep.
Just because, I mean, he'll lead with his helmet. He intentionally takes the headshots,
Yeah.
you know, and cheap headshots at that.
Bad, nasty ones.
Yeah. And I mean, you know, God bless him. He's trying to do his thing, all right? But his thing's impacting other people's lives.
Yeah, his thing's killing you.
Yeah. So, I'm sorry,
get it.
man. It
Yeah.
just, some of the shit that I see.
And so I think with AB and the Bucks, the whole situation was just there was a severe lack of constant communication.
Yep.
Because, well, if you needed surgery for 2 weeks, how the fuck did you just go get 9 catches, 135 yards, and 2 touchdowns last week?
Right.
And you're telling me you're not going to play this week?
Yep.
So I can see well, then fuck you then.
Right.
What are you talking about?
Yep.
You suited up. What do you mean you can't play now?
Right. And one was talking
I think
about,
there's a lot of disconnect, a lot of lack of communication.
Yeah, and I agree. But my thing is, he could have handled it better. All right. Now, did he need to remove his pads and his shirt and everything and do all the grandstanding?
Absolutely. No, absolutely.
Trotting off the field.
You know?
No, absolutely he needed to do that. It's Antonio Brown. I wouldn't expect anything else.
If he didn't turn the equipment back in, he was gonna get charged for it.
Yeah, that is true.
He wanted to make sure that he didn't have the equipment. You screwed me out of my bonus. You're not screwing me out of the equipment charge. No, not doing
Drop trowel right at the 50. Boom. Exit where the fans are leaving.
it. Throw up the X, baby.
Fuck you guys, man. I'm going home. Can I get an Uber?
Oh, I forgot my wallet.
Oh no, I got a 50 back here. Whenever I was wiping, I got one stuck. Sorry.
So I think there was just a lot of miscommunication.
I agree.
That's what really led to it. Did he overreact? Nah, I actually kind of got his side.
Yeah.
I got his side because who doesn't think he's not going to put on a set of pads next year?
Right.
Get out of here.
Right. Right.
Dude's playing.
Oh yeah.
Wait.
Probably.
Yeah, he's playing. All these, oh no, never. Yeah, that was 20 years ago, dude.
Yep.
This isn't your lawn anymore.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Like, can he catch? Well,
He all right?
catch. You can get open? Yeah. I don't know.
Don't make him play when he's hurt. Okay.
Who's he going to play for, though?
Everybody could use another receiver.
That's what I would have done instantly. Jerry Jones. Michael Gallup goes down. Hey, I hear there's a receiver looking for a job.
Uh-huh.
I would have called instantly. Oh, that's how Antonio got home, by the way.
I don't think that's really. That ain't real. That ain't real. No, he could have got a ride. I'd give him a ride.
I had to give him a ride. I'm ready to give him a job.
Right? You know what I'd do if I was AB? Go to the Chiefs. You need somebody not to drop a pass? I'm here for you.
Yeah,
kid.
I've been severely disappointed with Josh Gordon. Oh, dear Lord.
What happened there?
I don't know. It's bad.
Too much time away,
I
man.
was gonna say too.
It's bad.
Selling too many cars.
It's bad.
Too much time away.
Yeah.
That's all. That's all it boils down to, man. You can't come back on certain things, man. I mean, you take that much of a layoff constantly from.
Well, you know, it's his fault. He's cheating, smoking all that weed.
Yeah, it's all the weed. It's all the weed I've been smoking.
That's
man.
That's the only reason he's ever been suspended from the NFL, just
Yep.
like Randy Gregory,
Yep.
because they smoke weed that they don't even test for anymore, but you can still get suspended for it.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Go ahead, figure
Ricky-
that one out for me.
Ricky Williams.
Yeah,
Ricky Williams.
just because he couldn't smoke weed.
Yep. Can't smoke weed. Well, fuck y'all then. Fuck you, I'm gonna get high.
Well, no, since the FDA approved opiates,
Right.
you can take all that shit you want because
Yeah.
that's good for you.
Yeah. Well, because it's
No
FDA approved.
No problems there. It's fine.
FDA wouldn't.
We got the science
make
and
you
the
go down.
studies, baby.
Plenty of
It's
it.
fine. Weed, it's a devil's lettuce. It's all you black folks smoking the devil's lettuce.
I'll
No.
tell you. I'll tell you what, man. That's fucked
Assholes.
up.
Fucking assholes. Like, leave these kids alone. Let them spark up. Jesus.
Yeah. I gotta say, I'm proud of them all. Blow some shit. Who gives a fuck?
I don't give two shits.
I wouldn't care.
Ain't nobody ever smoked a joint and went and murdered anybody.
Fuck no.
Forgot to
It
fucking
is
murder
definitely,
somebody, maybe.
it's definitely not a performance enhancer.
They're probably looking
no.
down going, yeah, I owe that motherfucker a house call. But Little Caesars will give me a house call.
Pizza, huh? Like that.
Yeah. Yeah. What's up?
You can do steroids, but not weed because weed's a performance enhancer. Okay, got you.
Hello? Is this Domino's? I was gonna kill somebody, but instead,
Performance
I want
enhancer if
some
you're
of
doing a
that.
sleep study.
I'd want.
Some of the stupid shit. It's fucking ridiculous.
Hey, I'm all about, just.
If you want to do steroids, jump on it.
Oh, I had the steroids question for you.
Sweet.
Okay, our guys, we got Bonds, we got Clemens, we got the
Get out of here.
the baseball Hall of
This-
Fame voting and Cooperstown.
Okay. I am. Get off my lawn.
Yep.
Old white guy.
Right.
The fuck out of here. Put him in the. They absolutely deserve to be in the fucking Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Before there was even any question about, especially Bonds and Clemens.
Right. Right.
They'd already had Hall of Fame careers.
Right.
They just enhanced it by another Hall of Fame career.
That's right. Yeah.
What are you idiots talking about?
We're talking about way later.
Yeah.
Later. Because I remember Bonds whenever he came into the league. All right? I mean, he was medium size.
Yeah.
Right? He was medium sized guy.
Yeah.
And he didn't
And by
get.
medium, he's 6'3", 235.
Right. Now, he didn't get
Yeah, medium.
real big until it was past 2001-ish.
Oh, yeah.
And then he started putting on some jack.
Yeah.
All right? Now, yes, he did put on some jack.
Hey.
But he already had...
It it's not hard for anybody to put on 35 pounds of rip over the summer if you hit the gym hard enough.
I agree. But I'm just saying, though. I'm just trying to be the devil's advocate and say he already had this Hall of Fame career.
He already had a Hall of Fame careure.
Right. His
And so
resume
did
was
Clemens.
listed. Yeah. Exactly.
Way before there was ever any question about it.
Right.
They were already dead nut, surefire Hall of Famers.
Right. And because
So why are they not in the Hall of Fame now?
exactly
You know how many cocaine addicts we have in the Hall of Fame?
enough.
Not enough.
What are you people talking about?
Just saying.
Get out of here with that bullshit. We've got rapists in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, murderers.
But, wait. He took performance-enhancing drugs, so fuck him.
Yeah.
Well, as long as your conscience is clear.
That's where I'm kind of getting at with it is, listen, everybody was juicing after a certain period of time.
Yeah.
I understand that the purists that are out there, all right, would have a problem with it. All right. I get that.
But they don't have a problem with Babe Ruth not playing against anybody that resembled a player.
Right.
Just he's the greatest.
Well, here's my thing is,
Fucking asshats.
there's other players that whenever they had like the Negro Leagues and all the rest
Yeah.
of that, those were a lot of what should be
The greatest
Hall of-
players of all time.
Exactly.
Yeah. And they are over there.
Yeah. But
Get out of here.
we'll put them in the Negro League.
Yeah.
Oh,
You assholes.
it's
It's
to me that's
stupid.
It's crazy. You invite them along. You know what? Not only that, you embrace the numbers they put up because they were
Yeah.
playing against as good, if not better, competition.
Better competition. I think
So-
better competition. I don't think that's even a question.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's ridiculous. Bonds, Clemens, McGuire,
Right.
absolutely deserve to be in the Hall of Fame.
Right.
It's not even close.
Right. Absolutely.
Well, but we knew they did. We knew that they were cheating. Cool. Show me the failed drug test.
There you go.
Just one. I'm not asking for multiple. Just one. You knew they are, right? Where's the failed drug test that showed they were cheating?
Right.
Well, he said.
He said.
No shit, he said. That's awesome.
Right.
Because he's never lied before, right? We've never heard him lie in a court of law at all in American history.
Oh wait. Yeah.
So just show me the proof. Well, he gained a lot of weight. Yeah, he got old.
Yep.
Hit the gym, worked out hard, like Arnold.
I guarantee you're gonna gain some weight whenever you get older. I guarantee it.
Yo.
Sorry, man. My metabolism went to shit that quick.
It's ridiculous. Did they? Probably. You know why they did? Because they were starting to decline because everybody that they were playing against was juicing.
Right. Everybody was.
Everybody they were playing against was juicing, but they get kept out because they were better.
Yep.
All right. I
Say,
love it.
okay, well, I'll juice then. Oh, look at those stats.
Look at that shit.
Holy shit. How'd that happen?
Let's think. What Bond struck out 30 times that year
Right.
in 350 at bats. The only reason he only had 350 at bats is because he got walked 225 times
Which,
and
If he-
still hit 72 home runs.
if he was juicing,
Fuck you.
all right, he should have been running like Vince Coleman then. How many stolen bases get? Not enough to beat Coleman's record. So
No.
I'm just saying.
It's ridiculous. They should both be in the Hall of Fame. They should have been in first ballot.
Right. Same way I feel about Pete Rose.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have batted an eye. I would have been like,
No.
put him in.
We bet on baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
but then he lied about it. He lied about it because he knew that you fuckers were going to get mad.
Absolutely. I don't care that I bet for his team.
And that's what I was
So?
getting ready to say. And when he did finally admit to it, he's, yeah, I bet. But I always bet on my team to win.
Right.
Yeah, it's not like he was shaving points or anything
No.
to try to fucking win a bet.
Right.
He was the last player fucking manager. Because he wanted to win.
Yeah.
Me, it comes back to Pete Rose. All right? And everybody, it all comes back to Pete Rose. After the Pete Rose situation, all right, that happened because he was a player manager, the manager went through and steroids and all the rest of it, they say that this whole period of time deteriorated the game of baseball, which is the reason why attendance isn't as high of a percentage as what it used to be. And all the rest of
definitely
this shit.
did not deteriorate the game of baseball. It enhanced it. That's why the ratings got so high.
Right.
Because the game was fucking better.
Right.
Yep.
Now the attendance sucks and as low is because the game's not as fucking good.
No, but the reason why that is because of fucking TV.
Oh, no. It was announced today. Baltimore, Camden Yards, their left field fence, they're moving back 30 feet and raising 5 feet to make it easier for the pitchers.
Because that's what you want to do.
Huh?
Yeah,
Aren't they on strike right now?
doesn't matter. They know that
Yeah.
anytime they go on strike, they already know it's going to be for a limited amount of time.
Right.
They're going to come right back because the owners will eventually cave. So they haven't stopped one plan. They're
It's
not
all
changing shit.
It's all going to be posturing right now.
Yeah, that's all it is.
To me, though, I still like the game of baseball, but I'm not as involved in it as I used to be.
No.
And I know why. And it's, to me, the game's changed in good ways and bad,
Yeah.
but to me, more bad ways than good. So, nobody likes watching a score that's, 1-0.
Well, not only that, it takes you 6 hours to play a fucking baseball game now.
Yeah.
I used to watch a game every day after school,
Right.
2.5 hours.
Yeah, Braves. TBS.
Yeah. What changed? Well, now we stop the game for commercials.
Right.
And then we add commercials onto the stop game, stop the game longer. It's always the commercials. They try to blame, well, it's the pitch clock.
No, it's
Get the
not.
fuck out of here. Stop it. No, it's because you have a 10-minute break in between innings now.
Right.
After every fucking inning.
Yep.
Well, no, every half inning.
Right.
It's every half inning. Every 3 outs, there's a 10-minute break for commercials. Over 9 innings, because you got a 6-hour fucking baseball game.
Yep.
Just ended 2-1.
Yep.
Yeah.
And everybody else in the stands is sleeping.
Meanwhile, it used to go 2.5 hours.
Yep.
You still got your commercials, but and the players are, and this is what I don't like, is the players are just as greedy as the billionaire owners.
Absolutely.
They don't want to give up that ad revenue,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
just like the NFL. Well, why did we reschedule those games? They were supposed to be forfeited. It's because the NFL Players Association said, "Fuck you,
Right.
you're rescheduling that game."
I'm still saying it was all the dudes that took fucking last year off.
It's because the players didn't want to lose game check at all.
Nope.
Like, which I get, but why shouldn't that have already been worked into it?
Yep.
And I don't mind owners and players trying to raise more than enough revenue, but I do not like how it's dictated. All right, and that's where I have my major problems at. Is you're not paying your minor leaguers anything. I mean, it's very.
Oh yeah.
Most of them can't even, they have to get another job. And if you're traveling around from place to place to place, and you don't get to see home very often, all right? And then the checks stop.
Yeah.
And, I mean, you have to have income.
Don't work, don't eat, baby.
Yeah. But most of these guys, they don't eat. And if you're in a higher cost of living area,
Yeah.
Uh huh.
you're screwed. You're screwed. You better be bunking up with,
And that's what a lot
3 or
of them
4
do.
of the other
Yeah.
players.
They'll,
try to
they'll
make
get
it.
together to make
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
It's, to me, that's crazy. That,
Well, the NFL doesn't do that.
well, no, because they don't have a minor league.
Not anymore.
Their minor leagues paid for.
Right.
They're taken care of. They got places to bunk. They got rides. They're fine. They got food.
Practice squad players, they make a little bit.
A little bit.
All right. You can almost squeeze a living out of it. But compared to what the other guys get,
It'll be fine. It's not like California's that expensive to live in. Fuck.
true. I mean, you can live off of fucking 15 grand.
Should be able to.
No problem. What's rent? Oh, shit.
So I'm already in the hole for the year. Oh, great.
Practice harder. I don't know.
Damn it.
You get your bootstraps.
Yeah.
Well, how much is that box over there?
Yeah, it's bullshit, but
Yep. Yeah. I agree.
not only do the owners not want to fix it, which I understand they don't.
Yep.
They're greedy billionaires. I get that.
Yeah.
Players don't want to fix it either.
Well, no.
There's more than enough blame to go around, but everybody's like, oh, well, those poor players. Calm down. Slow your roll, dude. Quit. Are they getting screwed compared to the owners?
Yeah.
Sure. But don't tell me they're not leaving some fuckery behind them in their wake. I know better.
You know, it's kind of funny because whenever you see like the meals that are provided, all right, to NFL players and Major League Baseball players, whenever their day is done and they can eat there at the facility or
No.
This sounds
No, you can
familiar.
go to YouTube, dude.
Yeah.
Like the Patriots.
Dude.
The Patriots shit that they got going on.
Yep.
Dude. Oh my God. No, their chef, and they have a whole kitchen staff that's at work every fucking day
Right.
for 12 hours,
Yep.
and they plan and prepare every shake, every drink, every piece of food that goes into every player's body.
Yep.
The player doesn't even have to think about it. Just
Nope.
guy in kitchen staff says it's 9:30. Take that dude his shake. That dude his shake. That dude his shake.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, it's all taken care of.
Yeah.
It's tough life.
And then you see what the players in the minor leagues get, and you go, how the fuck is that nutritious? They get like hot dog with fucking bread. All right, piece
Hot
of
dog
bread.
and
Not,
bread, nah,
not even a
fuck, man.
bun.
These
Not even a
motherfuckers,
fucking bun.
They're eating ramen, man. That's it.
And
They
some-
still can't afford the water to get for the shit either.
well, that's the thing too. Is I mean, you're talking about a meal here for them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right, and so they have to perform at their peak, whatever.
Yeah.
So no wonder. I mean, whenever you got guys that are like, you know, coming up to the majors, and then they get, you know, the treatment,
Yeah.
and then you
Like,
know,
wait, you guys have like plain baseballs?
and then
So
after the 30 days is done, you know,
Yeah.
or 15-day contracts or whatever it may be is done, and they have to go back down. No
Fuck this
wonder.
shit.
No wonder they're all like, oh man, I don't know about all this shit again. You
How
know?
do I make it back there?
Right.
Super simple.
Right.
Get better. How do I get better? Try this. Okay. Hey, that made me
Hot
better.
dogs. Don't eat fucking hot dogs. That would probably help you.
Not gonna hurt.
Right?
No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. But I mean, I just look at that, and each one, there should be some kind of give back. You know what I mean? Sometimes, okay, well, since they're our minor league club, we can prop them up on some of the amenities.
Well, at AAA
know.
they do.
Yeah, double A, single A.
Double A's not quite as good as AAA. You're right.
No.
Single A,
Oh, you're
dude, they'll be lucky to
Scraps.
get a sleeping bag, man.
craps. It's like here's $100. This should take care of your week.
No, you got to sell your own tickets to the game.
Yeah.
That's how you get paid.
God.
You got your signing bonus. That's cool.
Yeah.
Here's 100 tickets to each game.
Yeah.
Sell them. You can keep the money.
Oh man, this is tough.
sell 100 tickets. I don't even know 100 people. Fuck.
That's a you problem.
Yeah,
man. I don't know what to tell you.
Don't you want to get paid?
It's social media, brother.
Right?
I don't know.
Mom, Dad, you want to come watch me play?
Yeah.
$5,000.
Yeah.
You got this whole block to yourself.
Yeah, for $10,000.
Right? More money than they'll ever know what to do with. No, it's just
So yeah, of course, players were gonna do anything they could
yeah.
to be good enough to make it to the major leagues.
Yeah.
Because that's where the steroid pandemic actually started, was in the minor leagues.
And there we go.
And that's a proven fact that nobody talks about.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, gotta play a game. Gotta play a game, man. All good. I'm sorry, just something like that.
I never
whenever
gave
we-
a shit that they cheated.
Right,
Did they really? We're gonna call them out for cheating, not Babe Ruth.
right.
Like that fat lazy fuck didn't cheat.
What?
He didn't play against one black player. He was a cheatingest subbitch of all time.
He didn't have any control over that.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It wasn't his call.
Yeah. I bet he wasn't fighting to have old Satchel Paige throwing spitballs at him.
I wouldn't want Satchel Paige throwing at me at all.
But he had no problems with Satchel being in the other league.
Right. I guarantee you that. And I wouldn't want to go against him. Yeah, he was best,
Strike out a lot.
He was the best pitcher ever.
He's right up there.
Ever. I think to me.
Dude was what, 44
He was
years old and still throwing 9-inning shutouts.
Yeah. He was like 41 in the rookie year
Yeah,
in majors.
in the major leagues.
I was like, and
When he
just,
finally got his big break
yeah. And I mean, just lightning.
in the prime of his career.
Yeah. He was just lightning out there.
Yes.
Just throwing so hard.
That's why I hate it. I'm like, really, you're gonna blame this group for cheating?
Yeah.
Nobody else did.
I,
That's just because you're sitting on your moral high horse because you just diddled your niece in the background and you want to do something to make you feel better.
right. He screwed baseball out of 20 years of the best pitcher that I've ever seen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Of Satchel. I mean, that's what it is.
That's what they do.
That's what it is. And I mean, I get the purist point of view, but kind of already screwed the pooch, man.
Yeah. I don't even get the purest point of view.
I get it.
I
get it.
don't.
Well, they're trying to hold on to something that they say, well, baseball is unblemished up until that point.
And I just got to keep taking him back to Babe Ruth. What do you mean unblemished? What are you talking about?
Well, the Black Sox, they did some stuff that wasn't right.
Well, they got accused of it a lot, but there actually wasn't a whole lot of fucking proof
Well,
to show that they actually. A couple of them did.
yeah, a couple of them definitely took money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the rest of them, they had nothing on, but just fucking got sent down with it.
Shoeless Joe didn't. If he took the money, that's fine because he still performed.
He still kicked their ass. I mean, he might have taken their money, but
Yeah.
he still played.
Yeah, he still played awesome. I'd be like, you're going to give me some money, I'll take it. Well, I'm still going to play the goddamn game to win.
I like money. Good
Yep.
for it.
Hell yeah. I don't know. It's weird because, you know, whenever Terry was talking about the lockout and everything, that's the reason why it broke down to the minor league parts is maybe they can
Oh.
do something this time out to where they're like, okay, well, let's work out a percentage for these guys so they can, you know, be able to make it a little further. And,
Nah,
and
Not
help
gonna
out.
happen.
not gonna happen. You got people involved.
Yeah.
Just saying, that's what I do.
It would take an independent arbitrator that had nothing to do with the sport to come in and just look at the finances and say, boom, 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 shut up and go to work.
Yep.
But we never do that.
Right,
Our arbitrators are always heavily involved in the sport
right.
and are never
Yeah.
going to do that.
They don't look down like that and go,
No.
hey, what about these guys?
No.
They go, oh, no, leave them alone. They're doing great.
So, yeah, in theory, that's great.
Right.
But we get a lot of great theories that
Oh, I got
it
tons
never works out.
I got tons of them, guys.
People get involved and fuck it all up.
Hey, Lakers look good.
Have they started winning?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they won 4 of the last 5.
Yeah.
Whenever they switched Braun over to center.
Oh, yeah.
He's been killing it. Fucking killing it. Just toasting guys left and right. And it kind of looks like that's going to be the way it is from now on.
Oh, you're crazy. The experts just said that there's no way that the Lakers can win with Russell Westbrook.
Well, all I'm saying is whenever you did the position change to LeBron, it spread out the floor.
Nope, can't work.
And whenever that
Ask him.
happens, it opens up the driving lanes for everybody else.
Well, just why would you? If you got Russell Westbrook running point,
Right.
why the fuck would you have LeBron running point half the time?
Yeah.
Kind of defeat the purpose.
Right.
Russell Westbrook.
Yep. Hey, all I know is it's working. So they
Imagine
went
that.
to a small ball lineup, and yeah, it seems to be working out great. I've seen
Small ball's never won though.
seen Stanley Johnson re-upped on, well, he got like a 30-day deal.
Yep.
And they were quick to re-sign him back
Yep.
over because he, as much shit as I give him, all right, because I give him a lot of shit. Detroit Pistons guy that they drafted up. Dude can play defense. He is a straight up baller.
And if
whenever
you're
it comes to
missing
defense.
Anthony Davis, what's the one thing you need?
Right,
Defense.
defense, and that's what I liked about him from college is he didn't shoot a ton. All right, he reminded me more of Tony Allen.
Yeah.
Remember?
Here we go.
And Allen was a straight up defensive player, but really awesome. And I think that's where his little niche is going to just show up big time.
Yeah, but ask the basketball purists. Small ball won't win in the NBA.
Yeah, you need to talk to Golden State about that shit, man. Because Golden State.
Does having Clay
Whip it.
Thompson back mean anything?
Yeah, it kind of does. That could change everything too. That's
He looked okay.
dude. If he comes back and he's that same player, or even a little bit,
I'm gonna say 70% of that player.
yeah. I mean, they could trounce.
Yeah.
They could trounce. All those weapons, plus a guy that can play, well, defense and shoot. Two-way players like that don't grow on trees at all, especially in the NBA. How the hell are you supposed to play defense anymore?
No, you don't. Well, you're not supposed to.
No, they don't want you to.
And they don't teach them to
No,
from middle school on,
right.
because everything middle school on is all AAU ball and it's all me ball.
Yep.
Nobody cares about defense.
Bring back the hand check. Get rid of live that shit.
Oh, I wish.
Oh my God,
I wish.
that was it. That was it. I mean, I never understood that. I never understood why are you gonna take that away?
Because Jordan was exciting.
Yeah,
That's why.
yeah, yeah. I mean,
Asses and seats.
the hand check, as long as it's not being done wrong,
Right.
it's fine.
Yeah.
But that's the thing is a lot of people got in there and held,
Oh yeah.
twisted
Oh, yeah.
around, stiff armed. That's not what a hand check really is.
No, it's just a boom.
It's a feeling for their movement,
Yeah.
and that's all it's supposed to be. Not like the way it was being taken advantage of.
Hey, I got nothing against a quick oil check every once in a while.
Right?
Hey, what?
Oh my God, he turned over the ball again.
Turn over.
Hey, that guy really sucks. It's not that. It's
You
bigger
won't be.
just winning
Hey,
at
you know
that.
what? Bet you don't back him down next time. Saying. You might look for a pull up.
What the hell, Shaq? I got my fist inside it. That's not bad. Got it. Shaq attack.
But it is what it is,
Yeah.
It's the way they're gonna do it. It's everything for offense.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I have Detroit Pistons, so I have
Yeah.
to hate it. You can't really work. You can't really go to work whenever you do that. There's no real work involved anymore.
Yeah, but it's Detroit. Is there any work anywhere involved?
Well, it used to be.
But anymore.
Well, they had that same mindset from like '89, and then it re-ramped itself up in 2003, 4, whenever we dropped the ball. That pissed me off, but
But
hey,
now ain't nobody working in that fucking town
yeah, true. Well, it is
except for the
growing.
Lions.
It is growing. It is growing.
They needed it.
Yeah, they did.
When you lose 3/4 of your population,
Yep. Yeah, 70s and 80s really took a toll.
you
off.
only got one place to go.
Yep. Yep, they called it the Great White Purge.
Yeah, it was.
Yep, that's what they called it. Everybody that worked at Ford, GM, Chrysler, all those just left. I mean, when you outsource that many jobs,
That's what you're gonna get.
yep, that's gonna happen. That was our backbone of America, if you're wondering, boys.
Small business.
That was our backbone at that point of time. Creation, innovation. And now, we have social media.
We're all saved.
Rude. We're so screwed.
What the fuck's wrong with Paige Van Zandt? You asshole.
Fucking nothing.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Fuck. So
I mean, I'm not paying for it. If somebody else wants to pay for it, go for it.
Hey, whatever. Sorry to get into my rant, guys.
That's all right.
Sorry, I just.
You're not here for many rants. I normally get a weekly rant in.
Do ya?
Oh, yeah.
You run off the rails?
Oh, yeah.
Oh man.
Vince did. No, actually, just a couple weeks ago, it wasn't me going on the rant. I was the one reeling the show back in, being the fucking.
Oh, you're driving.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a bus driver.
And this motherfucker, he's going off. And we had a really good show.
It was
2.5 hour
yeah.
long show. So then we finish up, we make a drink, get a smoke, and he's like, all right, let's edit this real quick. He cut 35 seconds of it. Yeah. And then it quit, and so the whole show was gone. We don't know what happened. And that was him on his rant, and me trying to reel him back in.
Say, we need to get focused here.
Yeah, that's actually kind of the way it went. It's like we're getting a little bit too far off the rails.
Mother.
It drug over a break.
It did.
It drug over a break.
My God.
Like we took a piss break and I still came back with it. I was still fuming.
It was really good, but some asshole didn't record it.
Fucking tech guy.
Fucking tech guy.
We need to fire that son of a bitch. He's like,
No,
Guys, center, refresh.
Refresh.
Guys, come on.
yeah, no,
What's going on?
fucking. After everything, I just sat there. I was completely destroyed. Mike looked at me. He's like, "You want to take me home? Should I call an Uber?"
I'll walk.
Get walk in.
Fine.
It's like, no, it's fine. And then we got this motherfucker over there. Very next day.
Hey, when's show up?
When's the show coming up? You guys not doing
Fuck
it?
you guys.
Fuck.
You
No.
lazy bastards.
No, we did one.
Yeah.
We did one.
Did one.
This happened. Da 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 da. Next. Man, fuck y'all. Going home, man.
It was rough.
I'm sorry, man.
I mean, I laughed.
The worst part about it was all because of fucking music.
Oh no.
He hit the wrong button.
Oh no.
No, it's not that I hit the wrong button. The girls recorded the night before, so their music was already preloaded. And he's like, I'm not listening to this Christmas sounding bullshit. Get our music going on. Oh, okay. Didn't even think. Fucking
Oh,
boop,
no.
boop, boop. All right, here's your music, fucker. That's
Yep.
what
That's all you get, too.
That's-
Fucker.
Yeah.
Oh man.
my board told me to fuck off.
Yeah, we didn't even get the music. It was all gone. So. There weren't even crickets, man.
Man, that ain't
Yeah.
right. So, I remember doing a couple shows before. Whenever we were first going at this.
Oh Jesus, the 15 minutes.
Oh man, we had a couple of problems. Some
Yeah.
glitches.
No, the whole.
glitchy too.
Hey, when I put my finger up, shut up for like 2 seconds, and then Mike, you can't just stop an idea for just 2 seconds so I can save. Nope.
Nope.
We lost that shit. It's gone.
Yeah.
Fucking laptop froze up on me.
Oh man, we had some long fucking ones.
Yeah.
Oh
that
my
was
god,
just-
the one that we redid a whole half of an episode.
Oh yeah, easily. Yeah.
Oh, that was rough.
Fucking sucked.
I wasn't pissed. All right,
I
but
was.
But I was more like,
Let's run through this.
No, it wasn't even just that shit. It was like, how am I supposed to have the same energy
You can't.
when I was cussing you out 5 seconds ago?
It's gonna
And
be
I-
different.
and I had some like epiphanies. I remember, and I like lightning struck my fucking brain, and I had a great spiel one time, and you were like, "It's all gone."
It's all gone.
It's all gone.
Motherfucker.
It's all
But
gone.
in the end,
Yep.
that happened to him too.
Yeah. See?
Comes around, goes around.
Yeah.
Karma's a bitch. She took a while, but
Because right when we thought that this was gonna be the year
Yep.
of everybody's gonna be happy and everything's gonna go to normal.
And what's
I-
happened? It's taken us a week to fall completely to shit.
That's right. Even though Giants fans are hopeful. Just saying.
no, I already just chalked this decade up to say,
Oh, I'm
fuck it,
just-
I'm done.
I'm just waiting for the hammer to drop. Yeah, we're bringing in. We just hired our new head coach. I'd like to introduce Adam Gase.
And on that note,
You know, we really believe in Daniel Jones, and we've got to have a quarterback guy.
Yeah, very true.
oh no.
And the lead of our public relations department, here's Johnny Manziel. Fuck y'all.
He's
Going
going to be
home.
the new offensive
Fucking
coordinator.
quick.
I'm like, man, leave it to the Giants to overshadow the slurs and dysfunction at the end of the year. How does that happen?
Yeah, and the slurs are still under FBI
Yeah,
investigation.
they're still being fucking investigated by the FBI. All their shit being raided, and the Giants take the headlines.
Yeah.
Wow.
How the hell did you guys do that? Judge. Don't judge us.
Well, you want to play good. You hope you play good. I think we played pretty good.
Sir, that was a 30-3 ass whooping.
You go out there, give 110%.
There is no I in team. There is no I in team. Damn. Yeah.
I don't know. Got nothing.
So, you're dysfunctional. Your team's dysfunctional. Well, that's what I wanted to say, but Jacksonville, hey, they had clowns and shit showing up. So,
Literally.
you ain't that bad yet.
Or you're bad enough that the clown said, fuck it, I'm staying home. Can't even get my free Pepsi.
Well, they played good.
I just want to know how Glennon went for fucking 19. 24 yards.
Yeah.
2 interceptions and 2 fumbles and 4 quarters of play.
How did he make 4 quarters?
That's my question.
How did he make 4 quarters?
How did he make 4 drives?
At what point in time do you just go, really, this guy does give us the best opportunity to win? Because
You cannot believe that.
Yeah.
There's no way you can believe it.
I'm like, I could throw an offensive lineman in there and have him throwing the ball.
You know what? They would have been much better off having Tooney take the fucking snaps.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
He's way more dynamic. Played quarterback in high school.
Yep.
Would have been way better off.
Yeah. You could have started a Wildcat and just
Yeah.
went
Go
from
from
there.
there.
Look at shit. That's crazy.
Everybody's ran an option in high school.
Right.
Let's do it now, kids. I know it's the NFL, but fuck it. We got to do something.
Yeah. I would.
You can pass off the option. High school option quarterback knows that.
Yep. I would
We
do
didn't
it.
practice it. Well, so what we're practicing is working out really well.
Apparently not.
Why don't we try something we didn't practice? Maybe we won't fuck that up.
Right. You guys run out to the Buick, turn around,
Yeah.
hit you. I mean, why not?
Couldn't have gone any worse.
Yeah. Say, well, we scripted our first 25 plays of the game. We're done. We ran through our things that we prepared for. We're done. I mean, I would have. I would have just said, you know what? Screw it. Screw it. Here's what we're going to do.
Can't be any worse.
First down. Punt.
Maybe at least you give your defense a chance.
That's what I'm trying to do. Say, we're going to kneel down 3 times and we're going to punt.
You really trust him to kneel down?
Maybe. Well, it's not a bad option. You're not turning the ball over. I mean,
I'm like, you may be better off just punting on first down.
yeah. Yeah. I was
Cut out
trying
the
to-
middleman.
I was trying to squeeze some time out, though.
Didn't our kicker make the Pro Bowl, though?
Probably.
Probably.
'Cause I thought we did good field goals this year.
Yeah. Well, why not? I mean, you got to have scoring.
No, everybody's got to have one player on the Pro Bowl roster now.
When that shit
A
started.
few years ago.
It was probably our kicker.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Get the
Yep.
fuck out of here. That's horrible.
Well, like, I love Keenan Allen.
Yeah.
Great receiver.
Yeah.
But if you look at what he did and the numbers Deontay Johnson and Pittsburgh put up,
Right.
there's no comparison.
Right.
Deontay's doubling him in everything because Keenan was out quite a bit of the year. Yeah, Keenan's in the Pro Bowl, Deontay's not. The Pro Bowl is not what it used to be. It's
I
bad.
can see that then.
It's bad.
You just got the best players. I mean, that's what the Pro
No.
Bowl was, is the best of the best. All.
They might as well be playing flag football.
Yes. And like the Major League Baseball All-Star game. Back in the 80s, early 90s. Murph and Strawberry.
Yep.
That was a regular game. They weren't coming out of that game. Get out of here. Now it's you get in the bat and you take your cleats off and put on your flip-flops and turn your hat around. That's the way these games are played now.
Yeah, that ain't right.
Well, it's the money. Pro Bowl, you still get $65,000
It's
like
been
you
that
did
for
in
how many
1982.
decades?
They're not going to risk getting injured for that. Their game check's $250,000. What are you talking about?
Make the Pro Bowl out of the practice team players.
I
guarantee
actually
ya.
think that's what it should be. It should be an up-and-comers game.
Yep. I mean, I guarantee you can make a more competitive game.
Yep.
You know.
And the fans will be interested. Wait,
Right.
so this is our next crop of
Yep.
talent, and they're going to go out there and play.
Yeah.
Because $65,000 to them is a lot of cash.
Yep.
Aaron Rodgers,
Not so much.
Patrick Mahomes,
Yeah.
Fuck.
he makes more on parking at the hockey game.
Right. Well, you think, one commercial shoot, how much that's cost? You know what I mean? And how much they get paid for it.
Yeah. $65,000's nothing to them now.
Right.
They're not risking their health over that bullshit.
Right.
I get it. I'm not saying they're wrong.
Yikes.
But it's kind of like Ray Lewis was really the last one that we had. He was like, no, you're going to pay me. You're paying my ass for Monday through Saturday.
Yep.
Sunday's for free.
Yeah.
That's what I like to do.
Yeah.
You got to pay me for this bullshit I hate.
Yeah.
That's Monday through Saturday I hate.
Right.
You're going to pay me for that. Sunday I'm giving to you for free, but brother, don't worry about it. And that's just not the way the game is anymore.
Right. Well, to people who love the game, they have those similar feelings. You know what I mean? And I'm sure there's a lot of them that do love the game. You have to.
You
love
have
it.
to.
You have to love playing. That's the reason why I was like, I felt really horrible for Andrew Luck whenever he retired.
And they boot his ass off the field.
Right. And that's the thing is, it's his injuries in contrast to how much he loved the game. His injuries were too severe
much.
for him to continue to love the game because, I mean, you keep piling shit on.
Yeah.
You can't even function,
No.
you know? People don't look at that either, is the off season when these guys are trying to reconstruct themselves back up and all the surgeries and all the rehab. I mean, dude, that's got to make you hate your job, is to know that the whole off season during your supposed break, it can't be a break. It's got to be, I need to get healthy.
Well, I get that, but I also see it from my point of view too. Fucker, I don't have an off season.
Right.
What are you talking about, off season?
Right.
No, I got to go to work all year.
Right.
You make a whole hell of a lot more money than I do.
Right.
Yeah, you got to work all year to make that money.
Right. But at the end of the day, whenever you're done and it's over with, you can hang shit at work. All right.
Yep.
Typically, you can hang your shit up. These guys can't. It's fucking impossible to hang it up because they're bringing home a friend with them every single time, and that's pain.
Yeah.
They're bringing fucking pain home, and that's gonna affect their family life.
Clearly.
And it's gonna affect their mood. Don't get me wrong; these guys get paid good money. All
But-
right.
And that's what I was getting ready to say, we all bring pain home with us every day too.
Yeah, an
Now,
amount.
not like they do.
Correct.
And I will stipulate that.
Right.
I don't run into a brick wall every day.
Correct.
I was gonna say
I
you don't want a 355-pound dude fucking laying your ass out.
I walk on a brick wall. I don't run into it or get plowed over by it.
Right.
I walk on it.
Right. And like,
And so I don't make as much money as they do.
yeah, yeah,
I understand that.
right. But I look at other things and like they have to deal with as far as like Diggs.
Yeah.
Diggs just broke his leg in a couple different places. All the rest of that.
Yeah.
Last game, contract year.
Yep.
That's heartbreaking. You know what I mean? That's heartbreaking for him because the amount of recovery that he's going to have to go through, and you know, you're not guaranteed shit in the NFL. All right, you're not guaranteed shit. Once your contract's done, you're done.
Right.
All right. So if he doesn't come back 100%, you know, then contract's not going to be there, not this year, but next year, because whoever's going to sign him, it's probably going to be a 1-year deal because the injury is so significant.
Right. Significant.
And those are the small things that you look at, because that guy, he
and I
still
get
played
that.
throughout the year. He played hard throughout the year. You know, pretty much a leader on that defense. That, I mean, what are you gonna do? You know. So yeah, you know, I look at it from, try to give it everybody's perspective.
Wait, who were you talking about?
Diggs, safety, for Seattle.
Oh, got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a pretty good talent.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's gonna get another shot. He'll get another contract.
Yeah, I'm just saying he could have lost out on a ton of money because, I mean,
Right.
you know, defensive players, even safeties, especially safeties.
Well, and
If
that's
you
what I was
turn
going to
on-
say.
Yeah.
Another safety, Earl Thomas.
Right.
Exact same thing happened to him.
Right.
As he's getting carted off, flipping Pete Carroll,
Yep.
same coach off
Yeah. But
in a
he-
contract year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he didn't flip anybody off. He was just crying
Yeah.
all the way through. I mean, he
Yeah.
cried all the way into the tunnel. I don't know if you got the chance to see that break or not for his.
I don't watch him.
It was fucking nasty.
Yeah.
It was really nasty. I mean, all the players were crying. It was bad because, I mean, whenever you see something like that to where the whole leg goes around,
Yeah.
and oh god, oh man, you know, it's one of those where there's still a chance to where he won't be able to, you know.
Well,
play
no.
again.
Well, say it like it is. He should not go back and play.
I'm not gonna say that.
But
Yeah,
just like I had to argue with Vince, Alex Smith, he might be pretty and well spoken.
right.
Doesn't matter. At the end of the day, he's a fucking football player.
Yep.
That's what they do.
Yep. Absolutely.
That's why they make that money they make, because they are willing to do way more than we are. They're just
I guarantee you that.
way better people than we are
Yeah.
on a work ethic basis.
Yeah.
We might think we have good work ethic.
Not like that.
Not like that.
Not like that.
They beat us.
Yeah.
They just did.
Yeah.
That's why they make all that money.
Yeah. I guarantee it. I guarantee
I'm
it.
not saying they don't deserve it.
Yeah.
They absolutely deserve it.
Yeah.
People's willing to spend that much money on the NFL. Then we get lawyers involved in all this shit. That's what fucks it all up.
Yep.
Should be super simple. 50-50.
Right.
Call it even.
Yep.
But once lawyers get involved, well, but this, your parking, well, but this, well, your advertising, well, the weight room that you don't have to pay for, it's back and forth with lawyers. That's where we get into all this stupid shit.
Yeah. I agree. And one hand you have that, okay? That.
Yeah, but we pay for your flight, we pay for your hotel, we pay for your food.
Right.
Yeah.
And
And you're still not losing any fucking money.
Right. In one way, we have a player like Diggs that, I mean, balls out, all right, when he's on the field. Big time injury, and it's horrible for everybody. On the other hand, like, Giants have had a practice squad offensive lineman,
Right.
Isaiah Wilson.
Now that dude, well, I don't,
Yep.
You know what? I remember. I was wanting to talk to you about Isaiah
Yep.
because coming out in the draft, he was my sleeper tackle. I'm like,
Yep.
this kid, the talent
Yeah.
that this kid has,
Yeah.
off the charts.
Yeah.
Was clearly the most talented offensive lineman in the draft.
Yeah.
Clearly shouldn't have been the first one taken, and he wasn't.
Right.
He went high.
Yeah, he's still a first rounder.
And then he gets the NFL, and all of a sudden they suspend him for 4 games, and then they fucking cut him, and he hits another team on the
Yeah.
practice squad. They cut
Dolphins,
him.
I think.
Yeah, Dolphins cut him off the fucking practice squad.
Yep.
It was Tennessee that drafted him
Yep.
and basically suspended him for his rookie year.
Yep.
And it's like Jamarcus Russell. It's like Jamarcus Russell was his fucking agent and told him how to work shit.
Well, he never
I
really.
don't-
He got a chance to play in a handful of snaps
Just barely.
for the Titans, I do believe.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, he was done. Yeah,
I don't know what went on there.
He got traded off to the Dolphins for a draft pick. Dolphins cut him off the practice squad. Giants picked him up, which I was like, that's not a bad idea, because
It's worth a shot.
yeah, because you look at it,
The talent.
yeah, talent. But here's the thing, this is what I've been noticing is that work ethic and, well, general attitude.
Yep. Means a lot.
It can take you pretty far. It can take you pretty far in life.
Julian Edelman.
Yep.
Those
And-
cats.
And that's the reason why I'm like, a lot of people wish that they had the talent of what, like Isaiah Wilson had,
That's what's, it's sad.
what Dwayne Haskins has.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys, holy good lord, Jamarcus Russell had. I mean, you look at the talent, Bo for Kansas City,
Yeah.
what these guys all had, and you go, oh my God, you could build, a Super Bowl team out of these guys. But then you can't do anything with them. I mean, if they're not 100% bought in and give 100% effort, I mean, you don't even have a player anymore.
Yeah.
And that's what's kind of odd is you'll have guys like that, and they're a bust not because their talent's not there, but because that drive isn't there. But on the same hand, I mean, you look at those kind of guys. There's guys like Antonio Brown and that are fantastic players that can apply themselves and do great on field.
Brown was what, 6th round?
Yeah,
what I
fifth or
thought.
sixth.
5th?
Yeah.
It might have been 5th. Western Michigan.
Yeah.
Well, big time prospect, big time recruit.
But you look at it and you go, what? I understand not being able to do it as far as your attitude sucks or whatever, you're stuck into your own, that's fine. But the thing like Antonio Brown, to where you have it, you have everything that you need.
For his first 9 years, even though he's going to a Pro Bowl and he was an all-pro receiver,
Right.
that's a separation now of the really good players. The Pro Bowl has nothing to do with it.
Right.
It's the all-pro list.
Right.
That's what matters.
Right.
Well, Brown was an all-pro wide receiver
Right.
and still returning punts.
Correct. So we bought in. You know what I mean? He did. He bought into what was going on. And that's the reason why.
Keyshawn Johnson never returned a punt one in his fucking life.
Right. And that's the reason why I think guys like Antonio Brown should be able to play. And because
I'm telling you, he's gonna play next year.
right. And
I know it.
not because of all the rest of that. He is a great player. He does apply himself. I think he'd be a wonderful teammate. Problem is
Tom Brady moved him into his fucking house with his wife and kids.
right. The only problem is sometimes shit happens, and that's one of those personality quirks that he has now. All right.
I like the now.
Yep, that he has now, because that is something that apparently.
And like on the sideline when all that shit went down, Tom didn't know what was going on.
Right.
Well, he did what a leader does. Yeah. nothing. We got a game to play.
Right.
That's how we get paid.
Deuces, man. I gotta play.
I can't.
Right.
That's not my problem.
Right.
My problem is out there.
Right.
After the game, hey, I don't know exactly what happened, what went down. Going through some shit. Everybody just needs to chill out, relax, be there for him, support him.
Right.
It'll be okay.
Right. Yeah. And my whole point being is, I hope that what's going on with him isn't going to be a progressive thing, and that
Oh, I'm pretty sure it is. I think
know.
we've been watching
seen
it
it progress.
yeah, I know, but that's something that the NFL should also.
Well, and they are now. And like the whole, well, I broke my leg. I might not ever get another contract.
Right.
True. But the NFL, after the last lockout, has also had to up the retirement benefits
Right.
greatly for past and present,
Right.
and especially medical. So, even if Quandary doesn't get another contract, his retirement's already boosted. Thank goodness.
Right.
And his medical is boosted way more than what his retirement was.
Right.
So he's fully vested in the NFL. That because it's only 3.5 years you got to be
Yeah.
until to be fully vested.
Yeah.
And that's like the shortest span out of any profession in America.
Yeah. Well, like I seen this report the other day. The Olin Kreutz guy from the Bears. How they offered him a job for $15 an hour.
Yeah. Really.
And I'm like, oh, come on. How you gonna do your guys dirty like that?
Everyone deserves 15 and up. Get out of here, man.
I'm like, oh my god. Oh no. And,
Well, look at
every
all the
time I think the Giants are
Well,
horrible.
that brings it up. Now that you bring that up, Olin Kreutz, the Bears, look
Yeah.
at all the horrible decisions they made.
Yeah.
Oh no, Robbie Gould's done.
Yeah.
He just won a game kicking and punting, and he hadn't punted since 2007 because he's not a fucking punter.
Oh my god.
Oh well, Greg Olson can't play tight end anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Well,
played for 10 years with Cam.
Right.
Looked pretty fucking good.
Yeah, yeah. He looked really fucking good with Cam.
Yeah, the Bears have made a lot of horrible fucking decisions,
Yeah, I do believe so.
and look at where they're at.
Yeah. Yeah.
There
But
you go.
hey, Raiders are in the playoffs.
Bears aren't.
But they made that
Was
trade.
it? So Gruden was a bad decision, right?
Didn't look like it was a bad decision. Just saying. I think he built that team the way he built it for a fucking reason.
You had to change the culture.
Yep. You got rid of Mac.
And you can't change the culture if your stars that created that culture are there.
Right.
Coop and Mac.
Right. Now,
Why
don't
did-
get me wrong. Their
Wha-
draft picks.
Why did Coop get traded?
Yeah.
Drops.
Yep.
Who said a fucking thing about Coop dropping the ball in Dallas?
True. True.
Never once been brought up now.
No. No.
Shit changed.
But I was right on something with the Dallas. I was right. I sat here. I told Mike a long time ago. I'm right now. I said that Lamb was going to have more receiving yards and be.
That was horseshit. You should
I
have been
won
wrong.
it. I won it.
Hey,
I was
my
right.
boy Kellen fucked me.
Hey,
My
Hey.
boy Kellen fucked me.
hey, I'm right. I'm right. That's all I
Yeah.
know.
CD ended up, for some odd reason, leading in receptions and receiving yards.
You know what? You know what else I was right?
It's pissed.
Diggs is good. Should have been starting last year.
He did. Well, no, Diggs did start last year.
Yeah, he started for you. He started for you.
But what happened with Diggs last year, and we saw it this year.
Well, yeah.
Diggs is a beast. I get that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to argue.
Right.
But Diggs' problem last year was pass interference.
Yep. Yeah.
Pass interference, pass. But his last 5 games, you could see him growing.
Right.
Growing.
And that's what I mean, though. By
And this year, he has more picks than 20 NFL teams.
Right.
Just by himself. But you know what he also has? Ain't no cornerback in football giving up more yards receiving than Trayvon Diggs.
Absolutely. And I've been talking about this part too, because this works right into my thought process that I've been having. Well, I've had for a long time. All right, like Antonio Cromartie.
Yeah.
You remember him?
Oh, fuck yeah.
All right. Rookie season, 10 picks.
Yep.
Right. He let guys fucking blow by him that year.
And that's what Trayvon does.
All right.
He does it on purpose.
Yeah, but here's my thing. I don't mind my cornerback letting those plays go.
Oh, I don't give two shits.
Yeah, because to me, it's the turnover.
Trayvon, his only problem was penalty.
Right.
That's
Right,
all.
the free yards.
Yeah, the free yards.
Right.
Yep, that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Doesn't
I'm like,
have any this year.
I'm like, the picks, people don't understand how important
Important
fucking
it is.
turnover is.
And like Cromartie, that dude, the only thing he has more of than picks for his NFL career is kids.
Right. But
Dear Lord.
my point on the turnovers is there is so much value that I place on it because I don't mind so much that the team scores points. All right, like against my defense.
They're going to.
Yeah, exactly. That's the name of the game. All right, but whenever that happens, it's a fast one. All right, so it doesn't take very much time for them to burn my cornerback and get in the end zone.
It's over with.
Yep. Instead of a 10 play, take 7 minutes off the clock, it's a 2 play, take 40 seconds
No,
off the clock.
Denver's first fucking drive against Kansas City, 19 plays over 9 minutes.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is, yes, that's a very short time, but it allows another possession for my offense to be on the field.
Yep.
All right, which is good. Now, the turnover, though, however it happens, if it's done on the other side of the 50, to where you don't have to drive very far, and you get points out of it, man, that is so crucial. And I mean, for every fucking team. So, to me, to have that many interceptions over, I think 6 and over, that's what I look for. All right.
If you're hitting 6 picks a year,
Yep.
you're a solid Pro Bowl player.
Yeah.
Just you are.
Yeah. You're in that talk.
You start hitting 8,
Yeah.
9.
Yeah.
It's the best in the league. You're
Right.
right up there. You're top tier.
Right.
People quit throwing the ball at you.
Correct.
And that's how Trayvon keeps getting all these fucking picks.
Uh-huh.
He gives up so many yards, everybody's got a boner.
Yep.
Well, I can beat him.
Yep.
No, you can't.
Yeah. Until.
So they keep throwing at him.
Yep.
That's how he keeps getting the picks.
Yep.
Because he gives up a lot of yards.
Yeah.
Because, I can beat him.
Right.
Uh-huh. Sure, you're right.
Yeah. Well, you can beat them. That's fine. But whenever that turnover happens,
You don't want him to beat you.
Yep.
And he's going to.
whenever that turnover happens, that's an extra offensive possession. Before, it was just a normal possession. But
And
then
see-
it adds a possession.
That's where all the metrics come in.
Yep.
And you got the analytics sitting upstairs in the press box,
Yep.
just crunching numbers and numbers alone. Say, nope, it's okay. We can do that.
Right.
We can handle it.
Right.
They're not downfield on the sideline saying, wait, there's a flip side to that turnover that you just gave away.
Right.
Sometimes you can't handle it.
Right. Right.
Sometimes that's the one play that breaks your team for the game,
Correct.
and you lose.
Right. Right. And that's whole my extra possession theory of it is, I think what should drive NFL is because we've made this to where it's an offensive friendly environment for them to come in. But the big fucking detour from that is if the defense actually is able to pick off the ball from the other team or cause a fumble, then the turnover is like the greatest fucking weapon.
Well, or a step further, a sack.
Right.
It's a drive killer.
Right.
Now, what else is a drive killer that just destroys offensive drives?
Offensive
Holding.
holding.
This is what pisses me off.
Yep.
I watch all these games on Sunday.
Yep.
They're fucking holding left and right.
Right.
Like, well, wait. Where's the holding flag?
Right.
You call it every time against Dallas.
Right.
You look for Connor Williams and throw that fucking flag.
Yep.
And he's doing the exact same fucking thing that they just did the next day.
Right.
Where's the flag? It's been blatantly obvious this year
Yeah.
that the Cowboys have been headhunted for fucking penalties.
Yeah.
They get penalties called on them that nobody else does.
Yeah, they remind me of the Lions.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Lions get that too. Lions do.
And I don't mind those penalties being called.
Yeah.
Keep it consistent.
Keep it consistent.
Right.
If you're going to call them there, great. I'm okay with that.
Yep.
That's a hold that's passed there, fine. Make sure on the next fucking drive that team that you just gave the ball to, that penalty nope.
Yeah.
It's just a football play, dude.
Yep.
Fucker.
Loving the NFL this year, man.
Been a lot of that sketchy shit.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Like the way they extended that Vegas Chargers game. Just made sure that it lasted a little longer than what it needed to.
Well, and like that, because I'm watching that game, and halfway through the fourth quarter, when Vegas went up by 2 scores, you could have looked at the Chargers sideline, on the field and on the sideline. They were done.
Yeah. Yeah.
They were done. They were defeated.
Yep.
The way they were carrying themselves, the look on Herbert's face,
Oh yeah.
he was fucking done.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, I just lost this game. I'm out of the playoffs.
Right.
How the fuck we make it to overtime?
That's it. You know, I said before
That team was defeated.
Yeah.
I saw it in them.
and that's the thing is I saw it before, and you know, this vision of my father kept coming up in my brain of this shit's scripted, man. I don't know what you're talking about. This shit's scripted, and that's what it looked like, man. This shit was scripted. I swear. I'm sorry, guys. It's like because that shit just doesn't happen. All right.
Well, I get that, but you might be digging a little too deep in the well for me.
This-
and look at the fucking shirt I'm wearing.
Right. Hey,
You might be digging a little deep on the well this time.
Hey, I'm just saying. My father told me about this, and later on he told me it was to try to get a rise out of me. All right, and to see
Like, no, I can see that shit.
to see how I would react to somebody, you know, pretty much blatantly saying, "Oh, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong," and
Right.
see what my breaking point would be. And at the end of that conversation, it was, "We will agree to disagree." That's what I told him.
Right.
You know, and he was like, "Okay," but that's what that was all about. But I had to bring it up just because of the way it was going. I was like, you can't even script something like that.
No,
know?
I don't think, and that's why I'm like, you might be going deep on the well because you literally can't script something like that.
Really, it's
Just
so
like, no way.
improbable that because everybody was talking about the tie and all the rest of that, and I'm watching the game going, and in the back of my mind, I'm like, fucking tie in the NFL, even though my team tied
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
the Steelers or whatever the hell it was.
Yep.
And I'm like, holy shit, this could happen.
And actually, that's what went through my mind because just the day before,
Yeah, we had just
we
talked
were
about it.
talking about it and how if Indianapolis lost to Jacksonville,
Yeah.
that's where those stats came out.
Yeah.
And it's like, hold up.
Yeah, and
He
all
was
of the
at
shit.
work, and I texted him and said, Jacksonville just won.
And I said, get the fuck out of here.
Yes.
Right.
I was pissed. I was
Right.
like,
Because then we knew
what?
all we needed was a tie.
Yeah.
Yep. And as soon as that game started taking off the way that it did, I'm like, all right,
Wait a
all
second.
right, Vegas is 2 up, but
It's waiting.
son of a bitch. And then it went into overtime, and I'm
Right.
just sitting there. I was on the shitter watching it, and I'm like, what the fuck is going
there's-
on
there's
here?
no way.
Yeah. Honestly, I didn't even catch the last. I didn't see the Vegas won it until the next morning.
And the bad part was that was Hunter Renfro's worst game of the year.
Yeah, yeah. He still did well though.
Well, he had those 3 catches for 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you remember when I said because
I
I
love
talked
Hunter.
Yeah, I talked shit about
He's my little gay white boy.
yeah
That's going to be awesome in the NFL.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And what I did like about him was that he's not fast, but he gets open.
Doesn't matter.
I don't know how. I really don't, because I know I'd say close to 25 to 40% of the tight ends would probably beat him in foot.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
But somehow he gets open.
Like Kyle Pitts way faster than Hunter
Oh
Renfro.
God, yes.
He's bigger, faster, stronger.
Right.
He's better at everything but playing football.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, you can't have enough football players. So
Funny story. Julian Edelman, Man in the Arena. If you get the chance to watch it, do it. It's amazing. So episode 9, Big Jules episode. He's like, well, here I am, sitting at home, phone rings, pick it up. It's Coach. Hey, it's Coach Belichick. We're drafting you. We don't have a clue where we're gonna play you, but we know you're a football player. Be here at spring drills. Click. They didn't draft him for anything other than he was a football player.
Right.
Some people are football players, some aren't.
Right.
It goes back to your earlier
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
Some people just aren't football players.
Yeah.
They're just talented.
Yeah. And that's what's crazy. I keep
That's all these. Cooper Kupp, 3rd round.
Yeah.
And guess what? That kid's a football player.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, take it a step further. No, wait, that dude is talented.
Right.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah. Well, he's got a lot of gifts working for him. All right. And I think he has probably top 3 in concentration as far as catching a pass, being able to haul it in under unique circumstances.
I agree with McVay and his assessment because McVay's actually really good at that part of it. It's like what people don't realize, and we talked about this a couple weeks ago, is Cooper Kupp's bigger than you think he is.
Mm-hmm.
He's faster than you think he is. He's stronger than you think he is.
Yep.
So when you get on the field in front of him, you don't expect him to do that to you or be that for you, and you can't handle the matchup.
Yeah. Yeah. And my thing is following through with the catch. That's what I was trying to get at with it is his tracking and ability to, when he puts hands on the ball, he comes with the catch. He's got just oodles of talent whenever it comes to that, and it's kind of like Renfro that same concentration.
It's the exact same concept.
It's like you throw it at him, it's like glue. He follows through the whole motions, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch.
It's like Dak and Gallup. Gallup was 3rd round pick too.
Right.
Same draft as Kupp.
Right.
Same round. That's Dak's guy because he knows if he throws it up, Mike's coming down with it.
Absolutely. Craziness. Yep.
And I've been harping on this all year long. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Last time I heard Chris Carter, Randy Moss, Jerry Rice. It's not a bad pass on the quarterback. Did it touch your fingers? Then that means you're supposed to catch it.
Right.
But we keep beating down the quarterback. Oh, it was a little behind him. Yeah, he's supposed to catch it. His fingers touch the ball. He's supposed to catch it.
Right.
Don't believe me? Ask Chris Carter. Does he know? Well, you tell me.
Yeah.
Hall of Fame wide receiver.
Come on.
Ask Randy Moss his thoughts on it.
Yeah.
Touches your fingers, you're supposed to catch it.
Yeah.
The overthrown pass in the Super Bowl to Edelman. Edelman blames himself because it touched my fingers. I should have came down with that.
Right.
What's these kids' problem?
Right.
You don't hear one of these fuckers jumping up saying, "Oh, I should have caught it. Touched my fingers."
Right.
Yeah, I was a little behind.
A little behind. Wasn't in the target that I liked it.
And all the analysts, all the guys calling the games do the same thing. Oh, well, quarterback should have had that more on the money. Well, Chris Carter and Randy Moss say if it touches your fingers, you're supposed to catch it because
Right.
you're a wide receiver. That's your job.
Right. Well, and that's what I don't understand about like today's receivers. Whenever you've seen certain players go across the middle in the 90s, early 2000s, they were going to get lit.
Yep, they knew it.
You were just going to get lit up. There's
They knew.
no freaking doubt about it. All right. Nowadays, you go over the middle, you're not going to get lit up.
No,
not in the
you
same
already
way.
know it.
Yeah.
It's illegal.
Yeah. You're not going to get lit up in the same way.
No.
So,
Why,
You know what?
why do you got alligator arms?
right.
Michael
Never.
Irvin didn't.
Right. Hey, I'm just trying to.
And you
Point
cats
blank
are
to it.
way bigger than Irvin was.
Right.
He's 6'1", 215. You fuckers are all 6'4", 230. What are you afraid of?
Yeah, you guys have Chuck Cecil coming at you. See what happens. Remember that guy?
Atwater. We can go on and on and on.
Cecil was king of crown. He was the king of the crown.
A little
man.
dirty.
Oh God.
A little nasty.
Yeah, I was not a fan.
Cardinals.
Yep.
Yeah. I remember Chuck.
Ugh. Ugh. I don't know what the hell he's doing now. Probably not being able to see very good.
Probably can't read,
I don't know.
talk, right?
Yeah. I know I wouldn't be able to.
Go to the bathroom.
Yeah. I need help. I need help.
Probably can't even ring the buzzer for help.
It's alright.
What do you do?
I have one of those little eye follower devices. Oh, what do you want, Chuck? Well, it's what it is.
Blow job in a sandwich.
So, since it's been a while,
Yeah, no, that's why I haven't fucked with you guys about anything.
yeah,
I just let it roll.
I was kind of wondering where the fuck is the rest of you guys at?
Hey, it's been a while.
I'm always
So
here.
fuck it. You just
always
let you
here.
go.
Where? What the fuck? You're supposed to be talking to me about stuff, right?
Hey, no. Figured it's been 10 weeks. Figured I'd let you,
10, huh?
yeah, get it all out.
Give it a 10.
Get it out of your system.
Fucking 10.
Fucking 10.
That's the reason why it was Mike and Josh teach guys Squatch. Now it's
Yeah.
just, you know,
Uh-huh.
Squatch show. We squatch things.
Yeah. Squatch all over the place.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, I
always
see
bad.
something in the corner.
Uh-huh. There's some in your seat, too, after that last break.
Oh.
I can't get up. I can't get up.
All right, before we
Is that
wrap
why
it
my
up,
butt hurts?
before we wrap it up and shut it down for the night, guys, I did want.
Uh-oh.
We're going right straight to the playoffs.
Yep.
We did this 10 weeks ago.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and do it again.
All right.
Terry, who you got for the Super Bowl, bud?
I'm gonna go Kansas City, Green Bay.
Josh?
Well, what was my pick this last time? I think it was the Bucks and the Raiders, I do believe. Right? That's what
Got
I had.
Raiders with the sleeper in it. Yeah.
That's what I got this time.
And Mike, I'm sure you and I have got the America's game. America's
I got to
game.
roll with it.
Yep.
Yeah. I've got America's game. The game that America needs, the NFL needs,
Dallas needs even
Dallas
more.
and Kansas City.
Yeah.
My reasoning for it has
fine.
nothing to do with the offense.
Yeah.
If you look at the way that these two teams have been playing defense for the past 8 weeks,
Oh, yeah.
well, 9 weeks, go back to their game.
Yeah.
19-9.
Yep.
The only touchdown drive was the opening drive
Yep.
of Kansas City. And Dallas only had half of its defensive players playing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Both defenses were lit, locked down on fire. Both defenses have continued to be that. I like those two defenses.
Fair enough. And my Bucks pick, I was going to pick the Cowboys, but I already knew when they were going to be selected, so. Times 2. Just saying.
Well, this sellout, I mean, I get that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going off of fucking Texas needs this game.
I think America needs this fucking game.
That's what I'm saying. I love the story behind it. We ran you out of fucking Texas once. Let's run you out
do
of the
it
country
again,
this
bitch.
one time.
We'll do it again.
These two. I'm gonna buy Mike some Colts gear. I'm gonna start wearing it and be like, I want to be like you.
No, only got one closet team.
What's your closet team?
Same one it's been since 2001. I just don't ever mention it. I picked him preseason before Hard Knocks.
Patriots.
No. 2001, dude.
Wasn't that your closet team at one point in time? Pats or
It's Tampa Bay, actually.
Tampa Bay? Yeah, Tampa Bay. That's what it was.
It was when Baltimore signed Tony Banks. Like,
Oh, yeah,
they're winning
yeah.
the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
And then lo and behold, they cut Tony Banks.
Yeah,
Won the Super Bowl anyways.
yeah. With the
Because they
worst
started winning once they cut Tony Banks because Ray Lewis called a defensive meeting, said,
Yep.
fuck it, guys.
Yeah,
We can't lose if we don't let them score.
yeah. And Tony Bates
Yeah,
could have
look
done
out.
that. He could have done the same thing.
Could have.
Yeah,
Could have.
yeah. He could have been Super Bowl champion.
Yeah, turn around, hand it off to Jamal Lewis
Yeah.
500 times.
Yeah, he could have done that.
Throw it to tight end 50 times.
Right.
Let Ray Lou play defense with that group.
So you'd be a Ravens fan.
Yeah.
So if I got you something Ravens like, boy, that fucked you up, didn't it, Squatch?
Well,
Would it?
well,
No.
no. I mean, it's not fair. You can't do that to me.
For those of you who are listening, here comes the sounder. For those of you who are watching, like, comment, and subscribe. Go check out the other shows on here. And don't forget, go buy our merch. So far, we've only had 2 sales. And I know who those 2 sales are. Not Terry. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll catch you next week.